Warning. You're now entering a stream that isn't suitable for everyone. Be warned that this channel will have swearing, singing, sexual innuendos and lots of jokes that could easily offend. It is advised that you must be a little bit weird yourself to enjoy this channel, as those that thrive and enjoy the stream are weird in their own little ways. The chat is called El Chatty and is a wonderful community. It really is. However, again, it might not be for everyone. We want to hear everyone's opinion, no matter what it is. We encourage debate as long as it's done respectfully. If you're easily offended or don't like differing views, then again, this channel is not for you. By entering this stream you do so at your own risk. If you want to try it out, that's absolutely fine, but if you don't like it, no need to announce your departure, you can just leave quietly, as this isn't an airport.
Hope. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? How are we? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is with you. Lovely Sarah P is here. Why do I call her lovely? I don't know. It's just Sarah P to me. How are you, Sarah P? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell on the way in. Thank you, Sarah. You're up. Oh no, yeah, it is a little bit early for Sarah today. How was everyone else? Oh, I just got a notification to say that I'm live. There you go. That's nice. Thank you for the links. I will post the links in a little bit, Sarah, because obviously no one's here at the minute. How are you feeling? I feel okay. I'm not 100%. This is going to be a short stream today. I'm not feeling on it. I was in bed early last night. I went to bed literally not soon after the stream because I felt sick. I felt nauseous. I felt pregnant. I felt like I imagine ladies feel. Do you know what I mean? When you're preggers, nausea, headache. Yeah, that's how I felt. It felt like I had morning sickness. So, but I'm not 100%, but I'm getting better. Short stream today. Good stream today. Here she is, Sacco. Have the day you deserve. Exactly, Sacco. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you, as always, Lauren. I can't wait to see Lauren in about 28 days. Another person I can't wait to see is this one, Tracy Murray. Now, Tracy, how are you, beautiful self? I try to zoom through your stream. I didn't realize your stream was last night. So I have watched a little bit of it. Great news about Dave Finity. But Dana fucked me. Tracy. He didn't tell me that it was last night. I thought it was tonight your stream was. You look beautiful as always, Tracy. Dana looked horrible as usual. But yeah, it was a good stream. I zoomed through it. I heard that you had a doctor's appointment today or tomorrow. I did see something about doctor's appointment, so hope that goes okay for you, my darling. As always, I love Tracy. Love the Sacco as well. Sarah P, you do not love, but she's here anyway. Good morning. Oh, it's on repeat. I'm having trouble with my internet today. Because I don't mind feeling up women, but yeah, no, I don't know how they feel. But you know how women they whinge about being headaches, nauseous. So that's why I was thinking it was. I heard you have a man cold. No, I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right now. I saw your frigging man illness or something. People saying motherfuckers in chat. How you doing, Dana? Hope you're doing well, son. I'm doing fabulous. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, my darling. I say I'm on the way to recovery. I don't know what it is. I've been all weekend feeling down. I feel a little bit down, but yeah, hopefully we're on the way up. But yeah, yesterday I really don't know how people deal with nausea and headaches and stuff. I felt shit. I was having I thought about having a grilled cheese sandwich, so I smelt it and I was, I'm gonna be sick. I couldn't handle food yesterday. There you go. Hey, Lauren S. Hello, Lisa Reed. How are you doing, my darling? Hope you're doing well as well. Hello, Delan Chat and Mods. Hello, Lisa Reed. Hope everyone's doing well anyway. I got my coffee this morning. I barely ate yesterday. Had some toast today, so we're on the go. But before we start, great news about Dave Finity. I did watch Tracy go on speak about it. Hang on, let me get that up. because literally was gonna watch tonight to see everything about Resistance, but as I say, Dana fucked me over. So resist Dana's like that. What the fuck? Resistant to silence. Here we are. Let's Tracy tell us about it. I think I know the timestamp for it. Okay, hang on. No, it wasn't that one. Hang on, let me find this one. I'd rather get Tracy to say it than me. Oh shit, I can't find it now. This is your fault, Dana. One job you had. Oh, here we go. I got it. 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 Right, here we go. This is Tracy explaining what happened because it's better than me explaining. Oh, it's only like a minute. So there she is. Hang on. Let me make this bigger. And I apologize now. I cannot hide Dana. So
Started today at the Moakley Building in Boston, where David Finnerty's sentencing was happening. Just shout out to Tima and Linda and Colleen and Jessica for coming out, for supporting Dave on this crazy, stressful morning. But Dave did get 2 years probation. He got a $600 fine, and he has to do 150 community service hours, which is more than the man who actually beat that homeless person in the subway that started this whole thing. So anyway, we're just happy that Dave escaped some jail time, which we were all pretty horrified that might happen. So tonight he is home with his family.
That's fantastic.
It was a great day for the family.
there you go. That's good though. Good and bad news, obviously. So that is. I know Tracy is done a lot. Well, Dana and Tracy, but Tracy especially with David Finnerty. So I'm glad that was the result, Tracy, for the family, that he did get probation, even though that still sucks because obviously. But that's another story. The main thing is he got to go home with his family. So yeah, that was a relief, I'm sure, and I wasn't expecting that. So that's fantastic news. So thank you for covering it, Tracy and Dana, and thank you for keeping us all informed on it throughout it going on. So yeah. So obviously in the afternoon there was Karen, which we filmed, and I became ill, so I couldn't do it. But that was great news about Karen. Everything that's coming out with that as well now. She's going to be counter-suing a lot of people, which is great news. But yeah, I'm okay, Christine. Thank you. How are you, Christine? Hope you're doing okay, my darling. Hope you're doing well. And also, obviously, another news: Aiden's cases looks like it's going to be dropped tomorrow as well, because Cosgrove has, I believe it's official now, resigned. So no one else is going to be taking up that case. I can't see anybody taking up that case. So all in all, it's quite a great day yesterday for David Finnerty, for for Karen. I think it came out well. Whatever the judge decides, whether he allows her to involve it in this trial or not, they're still going to sue. So we'll see what happens there. And obviously, a great day for Aiden as well. So all in all, great day for Massachusetts. You don't get many of those days, so please celebrate them. We do not get them at all. Raul, team replaying offense, they are. We'll see what happens with it. I mean, people are screaming and mad. Come on, you should let them in and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, it is what it is. But it's great for I think it's a great day. We don't get normal days to celebrate. So I think yesterday was a great day to celebrate in Massachusetts. So, hey, oh, here she is. Hang on, where's she gone?
Erin Hartree drives a bus, yellow bus, yellow bus. Erin Hartree drives a bus all day long.
You could take my picture down. I'm no chance. No chance. Well, because you're busy, so I couldn't disturb you. I wanted a picture. That's the first picture I could get. So send me a picture. Send me a picture. Because I wanted, so we got you, we got Mexi, we got Sarah P, we got Merv's Turf, and we got Josie. So send me a picture you like, and then I'll put that up instead. Hello, Amy. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you. Raul, Erin, Amy, Sarah. So, as I say, it's going to be a short stream. I have nothing planned for this stream. I only knew I was doing this stream 20 minutes ago, so I don't have anything. But I need a copy of it because otherwise it'll just come up with it's not clear enough. Do you know what I mean? I have to snip it. So you're going to have to send me the actual picture because it won't come up. It'll be all blurry, so send me a pic and or whatever, just send me a pic of you. That's all I need. That's all I need. So yeah. Okay. Lady Di, how are you, my darling? Why the fuck are you late? Do you know what? Right, I'll go into the next trial in a second. But we've had this speech before. People ask me why I put the never knew this was metallic. Never knew this was metallic. Wait for Dennis to come in here. Where's Dennis this morning? Where's Dennis? Right, hang on. Before Dennis comes in, I'll play you this then. He has posted it, but Brenda sent me these yesterday. Facebook. Also, I've messed up my... Oh, what's going on? Why is my iPad not... Why is my laptop not working now? Okay, no, it's working. Fine. Let me show you this. This is from yesterday. Right. So these are from the lovely Brenda Sweeney. Thank you, Erin. And let me make it here. So there you go from yesterday. Some pictures from yesterday. Sam, Brandy, and Dennis. I'm still sick. I'm not 100% sick. You know what I mean? I haven't got a man cold, so it's fine. I just got like a pregnancy cold. There's Mr. Reed Kurt in the background in his shorts with his legs out. Oh, there they are. Stacey, Annie, Bobby there. Love it. Here you go. The flag. This is from Karen Reed stuff yesterday. Courtroom A. Rich the Duck guys there with Ashlyn, Ross, Annie, and Stacey. No, I had nausea and headaches all day yesterday, Erin Hack. I honestly thought I was pregnant. My nips were not sore, but I honestly thought I was pregnant. That's a great picture. The Brenda's joining there as well. Oh, Diane's there. Love it. So this is Karen and the team walking up.
Familiar faces down there.
And then this is Karen arriving to go into court. Oh, there you go. And Brenda cut it off because Brenda's getting a hug off Karen. So hello Josie, hello my darling. Lady Di. Oh, Cheeky Stacy's here as well. Hippie Chick's not here, so but let's play the song anyway.
Hippie chick, Lady Di, Spacey Stacy, walking those streets all night. You go, ladies, come and see what's going on now. Let's go, girls.
So there you go. Just Hippie Chick out there on the streets, still walking the streets there. Hope your holiday went well, Spacey Stacy. I've not properly seen you. I hope it did go well. And obviously didn't see Lady Di yesterday. She was busy modding yesterday probably. So nice to see my darling back. It's not really, but I have to say that. So yeah, I'm just doing a brief stream. As you know, I may be or maybe not pregnant. I don't know. They were saying, "Oh, you're getting fatter." I was like, "I must be pregnant," because I had nausea and headaches. So I feel like I've been pregnant. I know what you ladies feel like now. So it's like sympathy pains, I think they call it. So I think I got sympathy pains. So somebody in the chat must be pregnant. So must be. Dennis Reedy, hello fella. Just played your videos. Just played the video you get a hug if you've not seen it. How are you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well, Dennis. We got a few things to chat about. I just text Dennis one of the locations we'll be doing in Boston, which we'll speak about in a second. RIP to Bowser Caesar. Is he out? Is he? No. Is he out? Fuck. I was in Colorado Springs Thursday through Sunday. I felt disconnected and lost without my YouTube chats. Oh no. So you're on the streets of Colorado on your own. Shit. There you go. Sacco. I love Lauren. Lauren's like an unsung hero, and I hate saying this because she gets embarrassed, but Lauren's like an unsung hero. She's always everywhere. You know, she's not a nosy bitch. She's not like you guys in chat. Like she's like a concerned citizen. She's always everywhere. She hears everything. She's always somebody to have on your back. A great person to have by your side. If you're friends with Lauren, you know you're doing something well because you know she's not nice to everybody in a good way. So I will stop there, Lauren, because I know you hate all that shit. So are you psycho too? I feel like yesterday I was a bit of a psycho. Yeah, that's what I mean. I felt like a woman yesterday. I felt I was losing my shit yesterday. I thought, shit, I feel like Lady Di today. Tony Ciel, that's a shitter. That's a shitter because Bowser's out for the season. That's a shitter. I mean, welcome to the Alternate Corner. We just talk about anything, people. If you didn't know, we talk about anything that comes up in chat. So there you go. And I love to talk about the NFL. I know Josie, Bosa, Tony Ciel, shit. Morning, Lawrence. So yeah, well, I'll go into this first then. Hey Dennis, I'm gonna go in and out. So I have got another event on my calendar for Boston. I don't remember what it was. Right, can I get it up? That's what she said. Can you get it up? I was like, no, I don't know. Give me some Viagra, maybe. Right, so what I'm going to do is try and find the location that was sent to me. So this is where we're going to go on. It's just an evening thing. But I'm excited already. Oh, fuck. Forbidden. Right, hang on. Why am I forbidden? What if I do... Oh, what's the name of the VPNs? Starts with an S. I got it. S. Surfshark. I got it. Let me put my VPN on then. It is Boston. Please restart background service. Restart service. Okay, hang on. You might lose me for a second. Quick connect. Then it says restart service. Verify. No, won't let me do it. Won't let my VPN work. Quick connect. No, it won't let me. Okay, it won't let me put my VPN. I don't know why though. Why will it not? What if I try? No. How's your connection? Shit, mate. Because connection issue. Yes, connection issue. Submit. Because you mofos have made it impossible for me to connect. Join better. I just want this to work. Why is my VPN not working? I paid for 2-year service for a VPN. Got it. Right, I've got to restart it if it lets me. Fuck it. This is going to be, I'm telling you, this is annoying the shit into me. I'm just trying to close it. Right, and let me just do this way then. Close it down this way. It's Task Manager. VPN, Surfshark. Surfshark. End task. Right, I've done that. Right, let's try it again. Hippie chick, lady die, spacey Stacy, walking the streets all night. How are we doing, hippie chick? I promise not to peek. I make no such promises. Love it. Right, hang on. Install now. Right, you're going to have to bear with me, people, whilst I install my VPN. Preparing to install. Anyway, how is everybody? Are they all doing all right? Are you all doing all right? I'm sorry that this is a shit show, as always. Well, whilst that's loading, whilst I try and prepare that. Right, so do you know what, right? I thought I'd preach a little bit, right? Because there's a reason, you know, I put the... Hang on, I'll put it on again. There's a reason I play this, right? Where is it gone? This one. There's a reason I play this.
Warning. You're now entering a stream that isn't suitable for everyone. Be warned that this channel will have swearing, singing, sexual innuendos and lots of jokes that could easily offend. It is advised that you must be a little bit weird yourself to enjoy this channel, as those that thrive and enjoy the stream are weird in their own little ways. The chat is called El Chatty and is a wonderful community. It really is. However, again, it might not be for everyone. We want to hear everyone's opinion, no matter what it is. We encourage debate as long as it's done respectfully. If you're easily offended or don't like differing views, then again, this channel is not for you. By entering this stream you do so at your own risk. If you want to try it out, that's absolutely fine, but if you don't like it, no need to announce your departure, you can just leave quietly, as this isn't an airport.
Right, I'm trying that. They might have worked. Right, before I do need to do Dana's fault. Oh shit! Where have I gone? I'm back. Right, I play that right because I feel like the AI lady. That's Dana's fault. Dana made it. So I watched. So I watched for the first. Well, I've seen clips of it before. I watched a segment of Jessica Machado. Right, I think Jessica Machado is fantastic. Her Twitter feed is fantastic. But I've never really seen her YouTube stuff. I've seen bits, you know. But I watched a segment. I saw she was live, and it was before college football started. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch it. And I really like her. I really like Jess. I think she's very good. There's so many people out there. I don't know who they are, and I don't watch YouTube channels, but she was ranting in a good way. Oh, hang on, my OCD. Sorry, people. That means I have to wash my hands now. So hang on. All right. Here you go. There's my belly. Whoop. So she was speaking about like people's good intentions and stuff, and some people message her with very good intentions of saying that if she did this differently, did that differently, swore less, and basically stop being herself, it'd be a better program. And to a lesser extent, I'm sure she gets a lot more messages than I do, but like I would say over the years, like I've had a lot of messages, people saying you need to stop doing this. If you stop doing this, I would support you. If you did this, I would do that. I would. And when she went in a little bit of a rant about it, I was like, yeah. She just said like, I'll just be myself. So, and that's why I put that up there, because I appreciate it. I appreciate the support and everything, but I 100% understand that I'm not for everybody. Hey, Bad Dazza, how are you doing? How you doing, fella? You will get more knowledgeable streams out there. You will get more respectful streams out there. You will get funnier streamers out there. You will get a host of things, right? You might not get that. You might not get the boobs. You might not get the old nipples out. That's unique here. But I put it up because, and I'm not just speaking about me, but for any streamer. But if you don't like a streamer, just leave. Just leave. Don't watch it. It's not hard. I'm just trying to pre-warn people. You don't have to message people and tell them they need to stop doing this. They need to stop saying that, and just to watch. It's as simple as that. I do understand some people mean well with it, but like we're not going to. I'm never going to change. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason I'm not going to have thousands of people watching me, or even hundreds of people watching me. I mean, I'm just a dummy with a mic. Do you know what I mean? So, with all due respect, not just for me, but for all people, just do you. I mean, so I've had a couple, right? No, I agree with this, right? When the chat sits there and tells the stream what to do, I close chat. I know. We used to go through that phase. I think we've been through that phase now. I did have a phase where people used to tell me all the time, do this, mod that, mod this, mod. It used to drive me crazy. And I think Erin and a few other people like, look, shut the fuck up. Stop doing whatever chat's telling you to do. There have been a couple of people that I do generally think they mean well. And not just for me, I'm sure for other people, they do mean well. But just remember, everyone's just being themselves. Yes, I would yell, I know. Well, show your tits. I appreciate it. You say weird shit, but this is why I enjoy like Spacey. Like Spacey is probably the weirdest person we have here. Like, if I'm being honest, like they are definitely your weirdos. But there's weirdos and there's Spacey 11. Do you know what I mean? But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. If you don't, you can block people, you can do whatever. And it's the same thing about the swearing, about getting your tits out, and so, somebody said about like, oh, you can't call your chat nosy bitches. I'm like, if you take offense to me calling you a nosy bitch, this just isn't for you. It's simple as that, because we got a chat full of nosy bitches. And I'm one of them. I'm a nosy fucker. You know, just because I call you a nosy bitch does not mean I think you're a bitch in a nasty way. I just think you're funnily a nosy bitch. We got hippie chick out there fucking vacuuming. She admits that. She goes outside vacuuming her grass so she can listen in to people. You know, I think it's funny. I think like abusing Dana every day, that gives me joy. You know, obviously if Dana says stop it, I would stop it, but he doesn't. He says give me more. I enjoy that. I enjoy the fact I have all these down here. I know it pisses people off, but I enjoy it. And I'll have more. Because I love it. You know, because it pisses people off, I want to do more of it. Hang on, I got to message you. Oh, I did have a message, but it's gone. I thought I had a message, but it's gone. I don't know what that's about. Hey, Yaya, how are you? Weird shit is fine. I like weird shit. I don't mind trolls either. Bring them on. I generally don't either. It is what it is. That's why the mods are here. This is why, you know, Erin's like a troll herself. Do you know what I mean? So, in a good way. But we've had recently, like, I know one, I'm not going to name the person, left because somebody made a comment that they didn't agree with. Bye bye. If you can't, I'm on my soapbox now. But if somebody says something you don't agree with it, that's fine. You don't have to argue with them. Just it's fine. You can either I think you can just press the 3 buttons and press something. But like, bye bye. And I mean that with all due respect. I mean, I'm only saying this because I see more and more people complaining about streamers. Do something about it. Don't fucking watch them then. You know. All day long. She is. I'm telling you, all day long. I mean, they're out there walking the fucking streets, even though Spacey Stacey did have to correct me when they go, "Oh, you 2 streets." She panicked a little bit. But like, you know, I'm basically saying they're hookers out there fucking walking the streets and they don't mind it, you know, because you know what? They can laugh at themselves. I fucking abuse Lady Di all the time. Fucking wish I could block her right now. I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you for that. I'm only short stream today, but we are. There were cops at the neighbours yesterday. I nearly broke my back trying to pull non-existent weeds. You see, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. You need to get the vacuum out next time. You see? These are the fucking worst. You can't please everyone. But also, like somebody said to me ages ago, this is ages ago, they said, if you changed and you did this, you would have a lot more viewers. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. But I wouldn't be happy. So people don't watch, they want to watch. It's fine. You know? I always believe that, you know, streams and channels, they make or break it, right? There's some streams out there I don't like, but I don't watch them, you know. But I got something in my eye. But tons of people watch them, you know. I do block you daily. Some people find this boring. Right, fine. You know, there's another stream. Come back later if you want, or come back tomorrow when we do the trial. Some people just want the trial, and that's fine. And I think I like to do trials by just leaving them on, drawing on them, and stuff like that. I don't like giving commentary because I don't. You know, I just rather watch it as a juror. You know, that's just my preference. You know, there's some people say I can't watch this person because they talk over it. That's fine. There's plenty of stuff for people to watch and do. I never block out anyone. I did once when one guy said to show him my tits when you were in Boston. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Glad you got rid of that person. Persons, you know. And I mean with all this, with all due respect as well. Jersey Jen, thank you, medallion. I heard that your package has arrived with Robin G. Thank you, medallion. I'm back. I like Jess Machado a lot. I like her realness. You can't please everyone. If people don't like you, they can change the channel. Be like, yeah, I'm not. You're not even making this about me. I'm just trying to state that I watched it and I don't watch it, and I liked it and I thought it was good, and that message resonated with me, and I just wanted to pass that on to people. It's just, you know, yeah, there's a ton of people out there. We've got 18 people here right now. Do you know what I mean? People laugh at that and go 80. That's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. But who cares? As long as you're having a good time, I don't care. I'm having a good time. So lucky you, Jersey Jen. Jersey Jen got slammed at work. She got slammed at work, and Bad Dada said, "Lucky you, Jen." You see, that's a good sense of humor. Do you know what I mean? And does Jen get offended by that? No. Dylan, you sound like you're feeling more. I am. I'm not like after the stream last night. I was feeling very sick. I went to bed super early. But yeah, I'm not feeling great now. I'm feeling great. Well, not 100%, but you know, I'm feeling better. As I say, short stream today, but you will get dark humor here. You will get all sorts of stuff here. And you'll get this. Spacey Love said, my cousin's wedding last week, my entire family went to. I couldn't justify the plane ticket because no job. They gave me 200 when they got home, so I wouldn't feel bad that my parents paid for everything. So you go, Spacey. Love it. Woohoo. I'm off today. I have to go to get my hubby an anniversary gift, and I lost 26 years this Thursday. 26 years. Well done, both of you. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations to you both. I love that. And that's another thing I like with this chat. Message for everybody. Whilst I remember, Todd. Do you remember Todd in the chat? Todd, I messaged him to see how he was. So Todd, for those that don't know in the chat, he had a stroke at the Tennessee Volunteers game, I believe against Georgia. Or no, was it the week before Georgia? Or whatever it was, I don't remember, but he had a stroke. The staff at the stadium looked after him, took him to hospital, did all that, and then basically, you know, he went home. Then he went back into hospital. Then I think he went out again. So I messaged him seeing how he was. He said he's back in hospital. I said, let me know if there's anything. And I let everybody know what happened. I think he went out again, but he's back in hospital. I messaged him the other night, and he said he's back in hospital again. So I don't know if it's stroke related or not. But I was like, you know, from me and the chat, much love to you. You're missed. I hope to see you soon, buddy. And he sends his love back to the chat. He says he misses the chat, and he does definitely want to be back as soon as possible. And he loves and appreciates all of you. So that to me is fantastic, that we can have that kind of relationship. I like if you got when Dana's got a man cold, I'm not going to be updated. He goes, oh, tell the chat I got a man cold. Let them feel sympathy for me. And I'm like, fuck off, Dana. I'm not going to tell them you got a man cold. But then when you got a stroke, yeah, I'll tell the chat so everyone can, you know, pray for Todd and stuff like that. Point is, no one gives a shit about me. Everyone thinks I'm weird, and no one wants me around. So getting blocked on the YouTube chat is my last worry. Well, we want you around, Spacey. I still love it that everyone thought that you were Spacey Stacey. So I love that. We don't have you blocked. When I first saw you, I was like, this chick's weird. But I love it because you've been yourself. So you'll never be banned here. So, yeah. You're always welcome to speak. I don't understand half the things you say, but that's not a bad thing. That just means that, you know, I don't understand it. But who cares? As long as you understand it, you can always use chat for it. So, Erin, Josie, congratulations as well. Happy anniversary to Josie as well for Saturday. Gary Titus, hello cousin. How are you, cousin Gary? How are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. Right, I need to get this up. Right, whilst I'm here. So let just end there. If you don't like this stream or any of the stream, then the door's out there. Do I swear too much? I don't think I do, but some people do. Do I get my tits out too much? Maybe. But I enjoy showing my tits. Who cares? Am I boring to some people? Yes. Are we a bit dark human here? Yes. Am I sarcastic? Yes. Do I call the chat bitches? Yes. Do I love the chat? Yes. Do I abuse the chat? Yes. But you know what? Another side of it is when we would go through that, you were all giving me shit for something, and I was giving you guys shit back. And J Max said in chat that she was having cancer treatment that day, and she said she was sad, she was in pain, but she couldn't stop laughing for an hour. She did not stop laughing at the banter. That means more to me than anything else, to know that we've made somebody, or I've made somebody laugh, or made somebody happy. Do you remember the messages we used to get? Can you remember the shit I used to get for saying good morning to people during the current retrial? I used to do a good mornings to everybody for an hour, and people used to go fucking berserk and shut the fuck up, dude, stop it, don't give a fuck. But I had one woman message me and say that it made her day that I said hello, because no one ever says hello to her on the day. It's the only she doesn't even follow Trust. She said, I said good morning to her one day, and she said, I've never been so happy. And it's that one remark like that that makes it all worth it. So, again, I appreciate I'm not for everybody. I appreciate not all streamers are for everybody, but just watch what you want to watch. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. But that's why I put it in there. Do I swear too much? Yes. Do I show my tits too much? Yes. But I do love you. I do care about you. And to the rest of you, fuck off. I don't care. We want to abuse you. And you bitches in chat, I fucking love you. Every fucking one of you. Well, most of you, not every one of you. I lie. Right, let me get this up then, because I need to get this up. This is one place I am now confirmed as going in Boston. Right, I think I can do it now. So Dennis is in. Dennis is in. I told Dennis this morning where we're going. Hello, Crystal. How are you, Crystal? How are you doing, my darling? Right. Oh, hang on. Right, this is where we're going. Does it open? Please open, please open, please open. This is like when we're on a date, and you take the girl back and you're in bed, you're like, oh, please open those legs, please open them. Fuck, they're locked. Oh, this was opened. Happy days. Right. So we're going here. Let me show you this. No worries, Crystal. Hope the wedding goes well, my darling. Thank you, Yaya. Right. This is where we're going. This one's on the... Let me put this up here. How are we doing, Rhonda? I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better, my darling. Thank you. Right. This is where we're going, people. Hang on. Let me put it in this one instead. So on the... let me get the date. 23rd, Thursday, 23rd. 23rd of October. No? Yeah, October. Go to Rita's. So, for those that don't know, Rita's, let's have a look here. Locations. We're going to the one in Walpole. How do you spell Walpole? Walpole, Mass. I don't know where the fuck I am here. Is this the one? About the shop then. No, that's Philadelphia. No, Philadelphia. Well, this sucks. Treats. Walpole, Mass. Thank you, Lauren Sacco. So this is where we go in that evening. So this is, I'm calling this Vinny's night. This is, we're going Vinny and Leanne. Allow this time. So we're going for frozen custard. View the flavors. So I have a question. Are you going for ghosts, are you? There you go. Well, we're going in the evening. We're going in the evening. Coconut for me. So, but all right, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. You can have coconut, but it's custard, isn't it? Hand screwed custard. So these are all. Is there coconut? Oh shit, Dennis! There's no coconut. Oh me. Uh-oh. There's no coconut, Dennis. There's cookie dough though, Den. There's cookie dough. So Sacco, anybody wants to come. So we're probably going to do it. It has to be after 5:30 because Vinny's got school and some stuff to do. But this is Vinny's night. So Vinny's night is going to be the 23rd for anyone that wants to come in and get a custard. So last time I was there, Vinny wanted me to get a custard ice cream, but I didn't have enough time to get it sorted. But this time we are going for frozen custard, and we're going here. So I'm not sure if we're going to do something. So never had it. So there you go. It could be our first time together, Lauren. So I just want, anybody that's interested in coming, well, that's where we're going to be. Well, we're not going to be there for ages. I don't know if we'll go for something beforehand, a bit of food, but I need to be careful, right? So when I arrive in Boston, I can't go hell to leather, I need to make sure that I take it easy. So, because I'll become ill. So, like the first couple of days, we'll take easy, then go here on a Thursday, chill out, yeah, do whatever, might go for food, I don't know, or maybe just food at home, and then everyone meet up about 5:30, spend an hour or two there, just eating ice cream, just chatting, wherever. But it's open invite to anybody, Vinny's night. And be great to see people and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do a few of these nights where people can come together. So, right, what we're going to get, this is the question. So there's no coconut for Dennis, so gutted for Dennis, but he does like cookie dough. So banana split, I like banana split. But, so this is custard. This is custard, isn't it? You got to add a flavour to it. So I think, I'm not sure I would go. So these things they're just the flavors, yeah? So is there a root beer one? Is there a root beer? Reese's Pieces butter mudslide, that sounds nice. Oh, there's no root beer one. You don't look at the Italian flavors. Well, I got hand scooped custard, frozen custard. Are these the same ones? Frozen custard, the same thing? Yes, Rhonda. Walpole. Yeah, but Rhonda, you're up north. I'll be in Champions as well. I just need to put the dates in. I'll be coming to Champions though. Walpole about 5:30. Probably be there from about 5 o'clock-ish, It's Rita's, but it's Vinny. It's Rita's. It's Rita's, it's called, but it's Vinny's night. If you don't know Vinny, Vinny is Leanne's son, and Vinny is. He asked me last time to go, and I couldn't make it, so we're going to do it this time. So hang on. No, there's no coconut in there as well. Cotton candy though. So hang on, is there more then? Italian ice, yes, but hang on, Spacey. I've promised to get frozen custard, so that's why I'm going with these. That's why I'm going with these. Dr. Pepper, there's Dr. Pepper. Is there a root? Oh, there's a root beer. But not the custard. Oh shit! Dennis, we might be doing this a couple of times because there's a root beer. I need to try a root beer. Okay, but yeah, no, it's the custard one we're trying that night because Vinny's asked me to try a custard one, so I will try a custard one. You see, this is what Sarah P does. She's like, get a little bit of both. She likes a little bit of both. Couple times, yes, twice. That Skittles shit will turn your tongue red for 2 weeks minimum. What Skittles shit? Is there Skittles, is there? I don't know what to get. Is there anything that people think that would be good? I'm leaning toward, let's have a look. I'm leaning towards, I like Reese's Pieces, but would it be too sickly? Would these be too sickly, you know? Cookie dough, Dennis likes cookie dough. Cotton candy sauce, cotton candy confetti. I just worry that's going to be too sickly. Get the fuck out. Peanut butter and jelly. Why would you have peanut butter and jelly? I don't get that. You will not. You're having custard. And these are the flavours you can get. We're going to Crescent Ridge anyway. We're going there a different day, Dennis. We'll be going there a different day. This is a custard day. And you will be having custard, Dennis. Because you've never tried it. Gary, I'm the same. I'm the same. Because it's America. Salted caramel, though? Yeah, but I just find this could be too sickly. Salted caramel brownie. Snickerdoodle. What's a snickerdoodle? That sounds nice. I like strawberry cheesecake. Pineapple upside down cake. So I am going to Crescent Ridge again. Last time Dennis dropped ice cream, you know, and blamed me. I agree, Gary. Peanut butter for me too. But would it not be too sickly then? Is it not too sickly? I want to try custard. Yes, I have to try custard. I've never tried it, and I promised Vinny that we would, and Dennis will as well because he doesn't want to let Vinny down. So, if you guys go to Brockton for the Karen Reed Civil Trial, there was an amazing PHO place there, but that was like 12 years ago. Ooh, Snickerdoodle cinnamony. So, okay, but which one would you go for? Frozen custard or hand scoop custard? What's the difference? Sickly sweets. Yeah, just it'd be too much. You know, after halfway through, you'd be like, oh, I can't finish this. It's just too sickly. You're going to be sick. Coffee toffee, almond crunches, where's that? That sounds not so nice. Isn't like yogurt? I've no idea. I thought this looks like yogurt, the frozen custard. The hand scoop custard looks like ice cream. So I don't know. Swingers. So I don't know. But anyway, we're definitely going there. Peanut butter, banana peanut butter. Okay. Banana split. I like banana splits. Birthday cake butter. That sounds nice. Yeah, so there's just too much. That's just too much. But yeah. Oh, so you can ask for samples. But also, this is what Sarah P meant. You could stock them 3 up together. If you look at hand scoop custard here, you can ask for 3 different flavors. So I could go for 3 different flavors. I will definitely go for birthday cake batter, if that's the case. Okay, happy days. There we go. We'll do that then. If we can try different flavors, we will. Oh, and now I'm salivating. That sounds good. That sounds good. Right, there's enough there. Right, so there's that. We have that in the pipe hole. So yeah, just so everyone knows, I'll confirm it. I'm just messaging Leanne now. I just confirmed as well on chat that we are having a Vinny's Day on the 23rd October at Rita's. Okay, there you go. Confirmed it is happening 5:30. I just messaged Leanne so she knows to put it in her calendar. 5:30-ish, 5 o'clock, wherever, on the 23rd of October. Meet us if you want. Hey, Marky, how you doing, fella? Meet us if... What's the film called? Chase Me If You Can. Meet us if you can. Meet us if you can. The other place I will be going to is... Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in this place, but I have promised to go there. Is on the 25th, Saturday 25th of October. We are going to... I forget where I'm going to. Where am I going to? Oh, shit. Where am I going to? Timmer's driving me. Marshfield. 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 No, Marshfield. I'm not going to Salem. I'm not going to Salem. With Timmer. Yes, Marshfield. 25th. 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 Marshfield, Lauren. No, not going to Salem. We go to Champions Pub, though. We go to Champions. Just haven't got a date yet, Marky. I haven't got a date yet. That was Rita's in Walpole. I haven't got a date for Peabody, but I'm not going to Salem. It's just going to be too manic and stuff. So I am definitely going to Champions Pub in Peabody, but I need to put that date in. I'm just trying to put them in. But Marshfield is... Peter Murphy lives in Marshfield. He does. So does Kathleen and Carol as well. So there are a few things to do there apparently, but it's close to you. That's why I put it in originally. But obviously you might not be able to go now. But yes, God, Peter does live there. Yes, as well as Spacey. So that's one of the reasons we're going. So I think we're gonna go and maybe go to Plymouth as well to see the Plymouth Rock as well. But it'll be... I'm going down early morning with Timmer because Dennis is going to be in bed. Dennis gets up late these days, you know. So I'll go up with Timmer, and then I think Dennis is going to come in the afternoon, and we'll either go for lunch or early dinner in Marshfield. But I think it's just about going around. There's a distillery there as well. Some people said we could go on, but I think it's going to be like do whatever you want to do type of thing. But I do want to go to Plymouth Rock as well, so we'll probably do two things at once. Do you know what I mean? Probably do two things, Marshfield and Plymouth. So I think that's what we plan on doing. But yeah, I'm going with Timmer, and then whoever wants to join in. I have no plan for it. Just people said go to Marshfield, so I did, and that's what I'm doing. You'll get a great laugh. I know, I've seen it. I know. It's still bigger than most things, Mark, unfortunately. There you go, meeting in the afternoon. There you go. Yeah, I think it's just a chill out. Just Marshfield and Plymouth, just meet good people. We'll probably have go for coffee, just walk around, see a little bit of it, meet with Peter, go over to Plymouth maybe, and then have early dinner in Plymouth Saturday night. I don't plan on doing too much because on Sunday I'm going to Gillette with Dennis. So what's there? I think there's a place it's gone now. Nothing survives there. It's something else now. Oh, in there, okay. Yeah, the reason I'm not going to Salem, Spacey, is because it's just too busy. You can't park anywhere there. It's just costs too much, too many people. I just don't want, So we won't be doing that. But yeah, I'm only putting a couple of bits in. So I'm starting to plan stuff now. I think we are. Spacey Stacey, I told Erica we need to go to Warren Tavern, so we will do that one early evening as well. So, Josie, are you here? Erin Hack is saying, how far from Phoenix are you? My kids are going to an Eve event in Phoenix in December. My hubby and I are going to hang out. Josie's probably like, about 20 hours. 20 hours drive, Erin Hack. So I arrive on Tuesday. Wednesday, I don't plan doing much. Thursday, ice cream. Friday, maybe. I might be going to Tilt Boys Halloween party. I don't know. Yeah, Erica's said I'm going somewhere, so I presume that's where we might be going. On Saturday, then Marshfield. Timmer likes to get there early, so I'll probably be sleeping in Timmer's car for a while. So, and then we'll just spend the day together, And then, yeah, Sunday, Gillette. And then I've got a few of the bits and bobs in as well. No, Josie and I would love to have lunch and do some soft shopping. Good morning. I am feeling a lot better. Thank you, Wicked. This has made me feel better, to be fair with you. This is making me feel better. This chat. I wasn't planning on going live today. I was just going to chat about different things, but this is definitely making me feel better. Even though Lady Di is here. I want to go to Warren Tavern too. So much to cram in 4 days. Yeah, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. Yeah, because when you arrive Thursday, you're busy. Friday, you're going to be busy. Saturday, well, go this Saturday or something, And Sunday, you're going home. So, Wicked, he claims he feels I do feel pregnant. I feel nauseous and I feel I've got a headache. And the only thing I don't have is my nipples don't hurt. I have the belly, so I think I might be pregnant. Hey, Rehab, how are you, my darling? Hopefully, we'll go to Champions again this year, Rehab, and get to see you again, my darling. No, sure. I need to plan it in, Rhonda. What I got to be careful of is this, right? Planning too much and then becoming ill. So, so last time I went, it was so busy that I became ill. I know when you're ill, you're ill. Do you know what I mean? So I was ill for like a week. I just got to be careful. So I'm trying to stagger stuff. I'm looking at the second week. I need to talk to Eric as well, because I can't do Champions Pub at the same time as Warren Tavern. Do you know what I mean? All the day after each other. I just need to make things make sense, So I need to talk to Erica when she wants to do Warren Tavern, and then after that, I can put Champions in. Thank you, Wicked. For fuck's sakes. Hey, Keith. How you doing, fella? Love you, Sarah P. Do you have a car? Yes, I think so. Yes, I think so. Yes. So the reason I as well. So I have sleep apnea, obviously, which you all know. But like we spoke before about like testosterone, my testosterone seems to be low in one part, and it's kicking my ass as well. That's kicking my ass. So I got my next. I just given blood for it, but I don't get. Like, this is what's weird, right? I don't get my results for my bloods, right? I gave it last week for testosterone. I don't get the results until December, because I don't see my specialist until the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. The only way I can get him in advance is if I go and see my local doctor, which obviously I've got to give 6 weeks warning to see him. So I can't do that until after Boston. So it'll be December. It's fucking ridiculous. I won't know. Do you mean anything? It is like that time of year. You're right. Mid-door. I've never tried mid-door. Don't know what that is. Why don't you plan a ton until you not plan a ton until like the third day? You cannot catch up with jet lag. Yeah, so I don't. So Tuesday I'm arriving. Wednesday I'm doing nothing. Thursday I'm only doing ice cream, and then Friday potentially got fucking Halloween party. Saturday Marshfield, Sunday Gillette. I might need Monday, Tuesday then just to recover. So I'm definitely coming up there. I'm definitely going to Peabody. I'm 100% going to Peabody, but it will be midweek. It will be during the week, and it will be like lunchtime. It won't be like evenings or anything. It'll be around 12 midday to 1 o'clock. On that day, that's the only thing I know. Will be 12 to 1 o'clock on that day. I'll stay there for a couple of hours. Because we need to get back as well. So we will be during the day on one of those days. I don't know which day yet. Every day to spread. Last time you were at the quarter every day, spread your legs out a day or two apart. Spread my legs out a day or two apart. Okay, that's good advice. I'm trying, but the problem is they seem to hit all at once at the minute. So drink a bottle of water. Don't drink it. No, I don't. I always drink bottled water and Gatorade. Google best ways to overcome jet lag after flight and follow that advice before you plan anything, chappy. As I say, I got a couple of days rest before we hit the ground running. Middle is for period. They should be able to see your results online. No, not in Wales, Badaza. We don't do it that way. We don't do it. In Wales, you have to go through everything to try and get that. And they don't like to give it to you. Banned over the counter is a brand. Menstrual cramping. Mark, I got you. Mark. I feel like a woman. Ain't that something? You should all dress up as each other. Mark Spacey, that's a funny idea. No, it's fine. Mine won't be till second week, Rhonda. Don't you worry, my darling. Don't you worry. Period cramps. It's fine. I'll do shit per my husband. No comment. Thank God I'm not one of those bitches. I love it. So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We will be fine, people. But yeah, Champions is next on my agenda to do, because I think I got something on the 28th, which that means. But then I don't know where Erica wants to do something. So it'll probably be either 30th of October or like the 4th or something of November. Rhonda, so we'll see. No, you're fine. I didn't even know it was a thing, Marky. I'm past those days, lol, but we have two daughters that have Bluetooth each other. Stay away. They're in sync. Oh, shit. Your poor husband. So anyway, I will let you all know about Champions Pub. I will let you all know about that. As I say, I just need to make sure I got Erica with that one. So, and I will as well be doing a tour. Those of you who are in Foxborough, I will be doing a tour of Gillette Stadium again, the stadium, the museum, and I want to do a vlog of it this time, so I'll be doing that. I'm probably going for lunch/early dinner in Foxborough for anyone that is in that area. There you go, Rhonda. I love that. Bluetooth each other. That's fantastic, Baron Hack. 8 to 30 of the roughest, then it gets much better, Mark. Oh, shit. Yeah. Good luck to you, girl dads out there. Good luck, Rhonda. Right. Okay, so fine. That's what made you the champions, Gillette, and things like that. Fine. And also Warren Tavern. I will know a lot more once I suppose once I speak to Erica. But yeah, the first 2 Sundays are out because I will be in Gillette. I do think that we're going to Legacy Place first, I believe, and then go to Gillette, I believe. But I also believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Da-da-da-da, every night and day. Erin Hack always says I'm gay. I believe I can fly. Right. Banging stick to it. It'll probably be Thursday, I imagine, man. It's just it won't be a Friday, 100% won't be. So we'll see. I know, girl dads are the best, I know. I was a third girl, and my parents tried for a boy, ended up with twin. So you as a daughter, I can imagine is a handful. So yes, I can imagine that's a handful. But we wouldn't have you any other way, Erin Hack, for sure. Well, we would, but you know what I mean. Hang on, whilst I do this, I'll put this up. Where's it gone?
Ole, 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 ole. Erin Hack, 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 ole. Erin Hack, 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 ole. Let's go, Erin Hack, 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 ole. Erin Hack, 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 ole.
I'm trying to download Erin Hack's picture, but it's not downloading for a second. Don't know why. I was a handful to see until you found out about boys, and then you're like a dog on heat. Then, right? Your picture won't load, Erin Hack. I don't know why. I don't know why the attachment will not 0 KB of 25 KB will not load. Nope, your pic won't load. You might have to screenshot it and send it over. Morning, KD. How are you? Lady Di's gone. Is Lady Di still here? How are you doing, KD? Hope you're doing well. Boys drinking, smoking, good lord, all that bad stuff. Then you joined them. Then you went chasing the boys. No worries. Send in Facebook. There you go. That's better if you send it on Facebook, actually. So if you do send nudes, everyone, Facebook's the way to do it. That's always the best way. Shit, how's she still here? Sarah P, have you fucking... Oh, can't believe it. You're supposed to be out. Right. What was the next thing? Right, I think that's mostly Boston stuff. Oh, also, fuck. I need to remind me, people, I need to get insurance. Travel insurance. Right, question for you, right? Question for you. For those of you, because you are all, some of you might know the answer to this. So when I do my medical travel insurance, right, there always comes a section about your medical stuff. So I'll always say my medical stuff. And he always asks, do you have any, like, what does it say? What does it say? What does it say? Let me get it in. I was going to say, let me get it up. But I struggle sometimes with that. So what I'll do is I'll get it in, and I struggle with that sometimes as well. So if I go compare travel insurance. No, not pre-existing. They're quite. I'm thanks, Hippie Chick. It is just this question I have, right? Let me go into it. It's just this question I have. I know where I'm going to get it from. Tesco's is because I've got I get 20% off. But there's one question that comes up. Are you going to Aiden? I don't know. If Erica tells me I'm going, I'm going. I'm in Erica's hands. I have no idea what I'm doing. About you, single trip, destination, America. Fuck yeah, America. Fuck yeah. Right. I'm traveling on the 23rd until the. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, 21st until the. I'll go a day over because just in case it's a delay or something. Right. If I put in here my date of birth, cover options, right? No. But your name, address, fine. Here we go. So have you any heart or spiritual conditions? I say yes to that. I say yes to that because of my sleep apnea. So are you or anyone in your party currently waiting? Right, this is the one. Are you or anyone in your party currently on a waiting list for treatment or investigation? So if I say yes, it says you are unable to offer travel insurance quote online. So technically, I am on the wait for so I'm having investigation for my testosterone, obviously. So technically, I am. Say no. That's why I do. Oh, hang on. But it says, are you or anyone in your currently on a waiting list for treatment? Or I'm not on a waiting list. I'm being seen. Like I've had appointments. You're all saying no. That's not a life-threatening condition, though. Fine. Thank you. That's all I needed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Because it doesn't explain it. It doesn't give like that I message going, oh, this only means these conditions. It says that, and I'm like, transplant was no. I mean, fine, perfect. So I am not going for my dick extension until after Boston. So so it's fine. I'm going out to Turkey for it, so I don't have to confirm that. So that's fine. Man trying to come here to be seen quicker. The answer is probably no for you. Yeah, it's no. I mean, I've been seen once, and I'm going to be seen. Joe, so they asked me a question, right, which threw me, right? This question, and prepare yourselves if you ever get this, especially if your children get it when they're a little bit older. But one of the questions they ask you is, do you want children? Because you imagine being told, if you start this treatment, then you can no longer have children. I'm 43, so the likelihood of me having children is very, very low. Do you know what I mean? But that's what a decision that is. Do you know what I mean? What a decision that is. To be like, well, if you start this treatment, you can never have children. Donos for dicks. Come on, donate. Oh, if people want to donate, hang on, let me put it up here. Sarah P's done it. I didn't do this on the way in. If you do want to help Dylan with, well, not even the trip for Boston, but these are the best ways. GoFundMe, PayPal, buy me a coffee. Always the best ways. Or to donate. I get to keep 97% of the GoFundMe. I get to keep 94% of the buy me coffee, and I get to keep 90% of PayPal's. So always the best ways, but any donation is always greatly appreciated, especially when I got bills to pay. Thank you very much, everybody, for your continued support. Don't tell people you're waiting a dick job. You'll never get. I should say that I'm having it. Keep the goal in mind. Operation Green Card. Yeah, you were supposed to help me with that. You failed. You failed me. Erin Hack was going to do a dating site profile for me, but she failed. So, can you imagine? Top of it, will get a dick extension. Right. So I will do that then. That's fine. I will do the I'll leave that up then. I will do that later today. I still have time. There you go. There you go, girl. I might get some dates from out there then, you know. Right. Oh, Irene, I got you here. Oh, Irene, it's too Aaron sent me pictures. It's too pixelated. Let me just see. Let me just see if this will work, people, for Erin. Erin, ha, go lay. I think it's going to be too pixelated, Erin. I will try it, but I think it's going to be too pixelated for you, my darling. You're my fire, my desire, Erin, ha. Yeah, it's too pixelated, Erin. You're going to hate it. You would hate it. So let me show you, Erin, just because you won't believe me otherwise. Share. No, this one, I think. Do you mean that you can't make you out? Like, I'm not going to display your hubby on screen. I wouldn't do that. This is why I zoomed in. So there you go. I don't think he's even in. Oh yeah, no, fine. Yeah, send me the original. I won't, because what I'll do is crop him out. 83, I think. There you go. It just threw me. I was just like, I wasn't expecting that question. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. I just thought it was weird. But I suppose they got to ask the question, I suppose. I was like, oh, okay. I cannot be loading dating apps and shit on my phone. If I want to stay married, you have to pick it up and give me your password. I was only joking. It's fine. We'll skip it. It's fine. Right. What's the next thing we got? So champions won't have and fine. So in terms of streams, we are back tomorrow for the. She's not here, but it's the Mexi Texi day tomorrow. Mexi Texi. Don't set it up on Grindr. Mexi Texi. So there's a trial starting today. I don't remember where, but it's starting today. But there you go, Erin. That's much better. I will see now if I can make it work. Hey, Leanne, we were just talking about you. Leanne, allegedly. I told a few people about what the plan was. About the 20th. Oh, you know. Okay, fine. Sacco's in. Dennis is pouting because there's no coconut custard. But you can answer me this then. So the flavors. Hang on. Let me get the flavors up, right? The flavors. So frozen custard. And, so can you get multiple custard ones? Like those three there, can you get 3 flavors? Also, it's like birthday cake batter. It's just it's that flavor, isn't it? Because I thought it was like a custard flavor, but it's a custard thing. You got to choose the flavor. A little bird told me if I was a little bird, then I eat little. Well, I am little, but you know what I mean. Hey, horny. Mark is horny, everybody. So, horny. That's about it. It's America job you can't get wherever you want. I want a green card, Erin, and I can't get it. Fuck's sakes. So I presume you can get 3 layers. And also, what's the difference between frozen but frozen custard and hand scoop custard. Is the hand scoop one bigger or not? I don't know. So, hang on. I'll tell you now, Lady Di. I'll tell you now. Well, so I was going to cover it, but Mexi wants another trial. There's another trial starting tomorrow as well. I was going to, but I think Mexi, you here, Mexi? If you are here, get into chat. So the one that Mexi wants to do is the Jeffrey Spence one. It was Jeffrey and Karen Spence, but Karen Spence has since taken a deal. Her deal is 10 years, time spent, 5 years probation, and court costs. So the husband is a slam dunk guilty. He's going to be found guilty. The daughter and mother and wife, I believe, are going to testify against him. But the other one is the one that Lee Dye is talking about. It's about a father who killed his girlfriend and child. So hard ice cream, scooped, and soft ice cream from the machine. Yes, but if it's got soft, you just have to, like, I don't like Erin. I know you like it hard. I think most of you here probably would go for hard. You prefer it hard over soft, I imagine. She opened the door. She always does, but she normally closes it as well. So, yeah, come down. You come down anytime you want. Hello, Terry. How are we doing, my darling? Are we doing well, Terry? Hand scooped traditional ice cream. The other is soft serve. I assume custard is egg based. Yes, probably. That's true. I don't know nothing. I'm just waiting for Leanne. It's Fidney's day. I worked in an ice cream shop from 14 to 20 years old. There you go. So I'll figure it out. It's Fidney's day, so we'll figure it out. So, yes. So there are one trial starting today, which I do not think they were covering because Mexi wants to watch the other one, which I promised her we would watch it. The only issue I have with it, which I should say to Mexi, is that it just seems like it's going to be is getting him started. I know. Is that the Spence one seems to be slam dunk. It's done. Do you know what I mean? That's my only concern about that one. Let me go into this one. Hang on. So the other one is the Tennessee one. It's Brandon Isabella. He's accused of murdering 27-year-old Danielle Hoyle and throwing their 2-day-old daughter Kennedy into the Mississippi River. On February 1st, 2022, Danielle was found shot to death beside her abandoned car in Memphis. Brandon later confessed to the crimes, but baby Kennedy's body has never been found. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm watching it because of Mexi. I am. But I want to ask her because if she says it's done, then we're not going to watch it. But I will watch it for Mexi, yes. Because that's the other trial. Is that a guy is accused of murdering 27-year-old Danielle Hoyle and throwing their 2-year-old daughter Kennedy into the Mississippi River. So the only reason I paused Erin and everyone else was because obviously that's a child, and I always want to try and cover children's trials. How rude! He never watched anything for me. I did. I watched something for you, and he was shit. I forget what it was now. I forget what it was. I think it was a porno. So yeah. So tomorrow is the start. So Jeffrey Spence, it is starting today. Jury's been selected today, and Opening statements, I believe, start tomorrow. It's Mississippi though, so I presume it's an hour after. Hello, Jen. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I wonder if McAlba slept last night. Yeah, I know. Oh, they probably have. They're egotistic, so they probably don't give a shit, you know. So, so yeah, that's the plan. Okay, let me just message Mexi as well, just double check with her, because she's been a lazy cow this morning. Mexi. Oh no! My internet's down. Is my internet working? Hello, Sean. Is my internet working? I can't even message you. Mexi, because my WhatsApp and everything's down. My phone's down again. Oh, hang on. I need to turn my VPN off for this then. I just wanted to know. You probably heard me now. I just wanted to know if we're doing it, yeah? It's still worth doing Jeffrey Spence, is what I'm saying. Is it still worth doing it? That's my only question. If you say yes, we're still doing it. But like, I don't know the case as well as you do, because now the wife has pled and the daughter has pled. It's like, what? Isn't it Islam? Like, is it done? I was kind of pissed when the O'Keefe lawyer wanted to call John to be called JJ. To be honest, they're always going to call him JJ. You know, they're always going to, because of the empathy elements. So if they stream it, yeah, they are streaming it. I think so. Hang on. Mexi's making me work again. This is what normally happens anyway. So hang on. Let me find it. That's what she said. Kathy. Well, it's throwing me off that the wife got a suspended sentence. I don't know how much evidence they actually have against Jeff. That's what I mean. That's why I wanted to ask you. So hang on. Yes. So Law Crime saying the other trial we have is starting Wednesday, Mississippi versus Jeffrey Spence. So yeah. I don't remember Standing Stones. Whether his wife and daughter's test because he's cooked Mexi, don't you think? I don't know much about it. Right, hang on, let's play this then if I can get it. Shit, this is a long one. I'll skip the end bits on this. Oh shit. Right. Let me play it. So this is what we planning on playing tomorrow. This is gonna be like a 20-minute video. I won't play it all. Share screen. Let me do that and that. That's what I'm thinking. He might, because why wouldn't he plead now? Do you know what I mean? So this is what we plan on watching tomorrow.
A self-made man, devoted to his family, his kids,
Goodness.
and proud of the life he had built from the ground up. But in a single, unthinkable moment,
She said, well, he didn't come home last night. I said, Kate, what is it?
it was all taken away.
blood was all over his face and chest and everything.
What followed was a heartbreaking mystery
Everyone knew that he had a lot of money.
and a family's tireless fight to uncover the truth.
I want the people who did this to be brought to justice.
Betrayal, lies, and a devastating discovery.
When I opened the trunk, his trunk was loaded down with bags and bags of Kirby silver.
Far closer to home than anyone could have imagined.
He said, there's something about that man. I don't think I could ever turn my back on him.
Up next on Law and Crime.
So, just so you all know, right, the daughter, the wife of the guy that was killed, has pled guilty for after the fact. So, fine. Right, this is, hang on. Smurfette Welch. Now, I know the name. Silver, I believe. Hello, Smurfette. I remember the name, but I don't remember who you are. But I believe you were here last year. Unless you've changed your name, I don't know. But I do remember this Smurfette something. It's a bag of silvers. Yeah, bag of his money. He's rich, I think. Sasmas! Oh, Sasmas! I did not know that. Hey, Sas. Sorry, I did not know that. Shit, I did not know that. Thank you, Sasmas. So yeah, the wife has pled guilty. The mother-in-law has pled guilty, Alfred plea, and now the father-in-law is in. Like, what? Let's what?
Investigates.
True crime is a story until it's your story.
The penalty is death.
Mississippi. It's exactly what you would imagine a small southern town to be. A place where everyone knows everybody else, where peace and quiet run aplenty. Drama is not what people do here. You're supposed to just fit in. But that wasn't Kirby Carpenter.
He was extremely unique. Kirby was a very unique individual. He was interested in so many unique type of things. He was very authentic and true to himself. No matter who he was around or where he was at, Kirby was who he was. And if he believed in something or he loved something, everybody around him knew it. He made that known. His job, I guess you would call, which really was not a job to him, was in the precious metals business, gold, silver, coins. He had a coin exchange store on the square here in town, and he would get mad if you called it a pawn shop. It wasn't a pawn shop, and it wasn't. And so a lot of people would come to him to sell their things that were of value, and he would buy them from them, and then he would resell them or keep them. He put in the first wine and spirits store here in town, and he ran it very successfully for several years, and then he sold it. And then there was another city 20 miles from us that when they legalized the sale of liquor there, he opened a liquor store there. Actually, the store was in the parking lot of the Tractor Supply Company, which is where Caitlin worked, and that's how they met.
It was around 2019. Caitlin Spence was Kirby's age. They didn't grow up in the same town or have many friends in common, but once they started dating, they quickly fell in love.
Honestly, we loved her.
We loved her.
We loved her. She was very down to earth. She was very grounded. She seemed to be extremely good with Kirby's oldest child, his son.
Goodness. Hi.
She really just fit right in with the family.
Yes.
In 2021, Caitlin and Kirby announced they were having their first child together, a baby girl.
The pregnancy pictures look beautiful. They look happy.
Yeah.
Caitlin gave birth in July of 2022.
It was the perfect life.
And she was a good mom.
Yeah, she was a good mom. I mean, she was a member of the family. She would just come to mom's just to visit and hang out.
Right.
You know, even when Kirby was out, you know, doing his work thing. He also owned several real estate properties, and he was in the process of applying to open a medical marijuana dispensary.
He liked nice things, and he wasn't shy about it.
Yeah,
Right.
You're exactly right.
That's it.
He loved nice things. He loved collectible things, and he loved to let people see those things. You know, he had collectible cars. He had obviously all of the gold and silver collectible things, and he had just collections of
Guitars.
stuff, instruments, guitars. Everything that he had was, you know, extremely valuable.
Was Kirby like really well known in town?
Oh, yes.
Yes, very well known.
Very well known.
And I mean, everyone that knew him knew that he had a lot of money.
When we talk a lot of money, are we talking millions?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he wasn't shy about it.
He wasn't shy about it at all.
In fact, I think at some point all of us said to him, "Hey, you need to, you know, you don't need to be sharing with people that, you know, those things.
Don't tell,
not his things, but like things that he would, you know, he'd have a bag of money on him all the time."
Probably between $300,000 to $500,000 in it, in that bag that he carried.
To him, yes, he was making money, and yes, all this was worth money, but this was a business, but it was also a hobby for him. So I feel like he was just able to have fun, and he was passionate about what he did because he loved it, and he was able to make money doing it. As much as he loved his job and the things he did and the hobbies he had, nothing ever in his life gave him purpose, I think, the way having a child did. He was just a different person. He just was completely head over heels, you know. I mean, any parent is, but it was just something to watch, to know that, you know, he was just a good daddy.
Kate texted Mama.
She asked, had I seen Kirby?
Yeah.
And I said, no. She said, well, he didn't come home last night. And I told her, I said, Kate, that scares me. That's not like Kirby, because Kirby was going to be home in his bed every night, and he was going to wake up in his bed. So I tried to call him, and I also sent him a text. And I told her, I said, I'm fixing to put out an APB out on him. And she said, no, wait just a little bit. Let me get little girl fed, and we'll walk up to the deer stand. Maybe he's in the deer stand. And I said, well, when you get to the deer stand, you call me back and let me know if he is there. She calls me, and then she said, he wasn't at the deer stand. She said, I don't know where his ass is. She said, I can't find him. I said, well, I'm coming to look for him. And then all of a sudden she says, Kirby. And I said, Kate, what is it? And it was just like she laid the phone down or something. She didn't hang it up or nothing. It was like, you know, she didn't say nothing else. So I jumped in the car and I took off, and I called my husband, and all I could say was, get to Kirby's, get to Kirby's, get to Kirby's. He said, what is it? I said, I don't know. Just get to Kirby's. And that's all I could say was, get to Kirby's, get to Kirby's, get to Kirby's.
I'm a teacher at an elementary school in Alabama, and I was at work, and I could hear my cell phone ringing, and I looked at it.
Does that not look like Sarah P? Well, not really, but you know what I mean? Same hair, no glasses. Sarah P has not got that nose. But other than that, that's Sarah P. I mean, I had to squint a little bit. Hey, Karen, how are you doing, my darling? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday to Sean. I'll put it back up again. The hair, I think, does it. Pretty much just the hair, I think, but still. I don't know. Yeah, Sarah's pretty. Look, I'm not saying she's not. I just said remove the nose and and all that. I am very well, thank you, Karen. Thank you, my darling. Oh, now I'm getting shit off everyone now. You see, this is why I don't say anything. Change your hairstyle, fuck's sakes.
And saw that it was my mom's name. And when I said hello, she just kept screaming, "He's gone, he's gone, he's gone."
All I can remember is jumping out of the car, and when I took off running over there, my husband kept pushing me back, and he said, "No, no, 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 you cannot, you cannot." And I said, "I've got to see my baby."
And I said, "Take a breath. You've got to tell me what's wrong. Who's gone? What has happened?" And she said, "He's gone. He's gone. My baby is gone." And I said, "What do you mean? He's gone?" And she said, "He's gone to heaven." My stepdad, Dwayne, got on the phone and he said, "Wendy, Kirby has been shot and it is not self-inflicted. He's gone. You guys have got to get here."
Kirby Carpenter was only 36 years old at the time of his murder. Investigators say he had been shot in the chest several times by someone with a shotgun. His body was found on the side of his house near the garage. Someone had put a curtain and a toolbox on top of his body.
I got on my knees and I begged God just to take me. He needed to live. He had babies to raise. I had lived my life. Just take me. Please don't take him. And then when I realized it wasn't to be, all I could scream was, "No, no, no, no." And I remember the resource officer pulling up the cover that was on him, and I seen him laying there with his eyes open, and it was like blood was all over his face and chest and everything. And I just lost it from there.
Who covered him?
Whoever killed him.
And he was covered with a toolbox laid over him also, like a toolbox that goes on the back of a truck.
Where was the toolbox laying on him?
It was holding the cover that was over him.
Did Caitlin ever say how he got a blanket over him?
No, she said
In fact, she told the resource officer said that when he got there, that he went to uncover him to look and to verify that it was Kirby. And her words were, "Oh my God, Kirby, he's killed himself." No, how could he have killed himself?
Actually,
Put a covering over himself
right.
and a toolbox.
Actually, the resource officer looked at Kate and told her, he said, "This is no suicide." He said, "This is a homicide."
Yeah.
They think he was shot in the garage.
They think that Kirby was shot in the garage. They think that he was killed as soon as he came home that night.
Police note drag marks of blood from the garage to the side of the house where his body was found.
Okay, I am currently standing where Kirby's body was found, looking back toward the home.
The surveillance cameras, which would have caught exactly what happened, had been disconnected, and the central cloud storage station was missing.
I'm thinking at the time that somebody has come in Kirby's driveway, shot him, and left, and like it had just happened. And then later we found out that he had been dead for 2 days.
All of us were in extreme shock, and just absolutely devastated at that point. We were thinking, oh my God, who would have done this?
It put a fear in me that I never dreamed I could have.
At this point, you guys are thinking there is someone out there
Yes.
that killed him.
That's exactly what we were thinking. So, of course, we did think about dealings that, could have gone south with Kirby and, some of his business dealings. He did have dealings with a lot of different people, and there were some people that probably didn't care that much for Kirby, because if he believed something, he told you that's what he believed. If he stood on something, he stood on it. He probably had some people who didn't care for him. And so I remember asking Caitlin, who would have done this to Kirby? Like, who would have any reason to kill Kirby? She looked at me and just so quickly, she said, meth heads. And I said, meth heads? She said, yeah. And I said, for what? And she said, money. And I said, no, they said he had money in his pocket. So for months afterward, every day, it's all we could think about. And we would just, sit and just, toss ideas off one another. Well, what about this, business, or what about this deal, or what about this person? There had been a couple of people in Kirby's past that he had not gotten along with. In fact, the story that Caitlin initially told was that she had heard a conversation between Kirby and someone the previous week, and that they had kind of a confrontational conversation, and that the person told Kirby, this is the kind of stuff that gets families killed.
Kirby and Caitlin weren't the only ones living in Kirby's home at the time. After Caitlin gave birth to their daughter in July of 2022, her parents, Jeff and Karen Spence, came to stay at Kirby's house.
They came in July with the intent to help for a couple of weeks, and they stayed through August, September, October, November. We know that they had their home in Saltville, Virginia, but then we ended up being told later on that that was in foreclosure.
In foreclosure. Kirby was taking care of them. He fed them. He took care of them. They were in his home. Actually, he was even looking for them a home. He was going to buy them a home here so he could get them out of his house.
He told my husband a few times, I appreciate the help that they've given us, but, no house, no matter how big, is big enough for two families. And he made the comment several times, I'm just really getting ready to have our space and us just be home as a family, because they had lingered for so long.
The first time that he met her father, Kirby said, there's something about her dad. He said, I don't think I could ever turn my back on him. And my husband says, Kirby, you only met him for like 15 minutes. He said, I know that. He said, but I'm telling you, there's something about that man. He said, I don't think I could ever turn my back on him.
He'd had a very good intuition about people. He could read people well. And he, if he said something, usually it turned out to be so. And a lot of times I think that we just brush that off as, Kirby's just being Kirby, he's being paranoid about it.
There was a time when Kirby said something to you about her.
Yes. So at one point when she and Kirby were dating, we were at Mom's and we were standing in the front yard talking. And he told me, he said, I just don't know about Kate. And I said, what do you mean you don't know about Kate? Of course, we all loved her. And he said, if there's just something about her, I just don't know if I trust her. And I said, Kirby, you've got to stop. You got to stop being like that. You got to stop thinking that, everybody's out to get you.
Kirby's family didn't think back to these conversations initially, but something did stand out right away. After Kirby was found, his family realized Jeff and Karen Spence weren't at the house.
Kirby was found on Friday, December 2nd. And so I remember asking Caitlin that night in the garage at Mom's, I remember asking her, when did your parents leave? Because we had all just been there the week before on Thanksgiving. And so I was thinking in my mind, hold on, where are your parents? Because nobody had mentioned anything to us about them leaving, not being here anymore. They had not mentioned at Thanksgiving that they were planning to leave. And so I asked her and she said, oh, they left Tuesday night. And then we ended up finding out Kirby was murdered on Wednesday.
To get this straight, Caitlin's parents left on Tuesday. Investigators believe Kirby was killed on Wednesday. And it wasn't until that Friday that Kirby's body was discovered. Jeff and Karen Spence returned to Kirby's home that Sunday.
Casey went out in the garage to talk with Jeff. They talked for a good while, and I ended up walking out there where they were at, and I talked for a while, and then Casey and him walked back in the house. When I went to walk out of the garage, something just told me, check his trunk. And I just opened his car door and popped the trunk. When I opened the trunk, his trunk was loaded down with bags and bags and bags of Kirby silver. I'm thinking, oh my God, he is not taking Kirby's things. So I didn't go confront him or nothing. I went to unloading that car is what I done. I closed the trunk and then after everything was over that day. We went home and whatever. Well, that evening, somebody had called us and told us that they had vehicles backed up to the house and they were loading them down. So I went, I had to knock on the door because they had changed the locks on the doors of the house.
Mama went ahead and called the law, and they had a whole conversation. She explained to law enforcement what had happened previously that same day. And she actually told one of the officers, she said, and I bet if I open his trunk right now, there will be more stuff in there. And she did, and there was.
What was in it?
More of Kirby's
bags
more
of silver.
Kirby's bags of silver and stuff.
So what did police do at that point?
They couldn't do anything.
They couldn't get involved.
They could not get involved because they said it was a civil matter and they could not get involved in it. But they could not stop me from getting in it. And I put my arm in there, and when I did, I went to pulling Kirby's stuff out again.
Kirby's family later discovers that someone had changed the locks on all Kirby's safes. In late December 2022, Caitlin, Jeff, and Karen Spence move out of Kirby's house.
Mom was at Kirby's house, and this was after they had left. And she was walking up the stairs and saw a little spot of what appeared to be blood on one of the stairs. And so she called and notified law enforcement, hey, this kind of looks like blood. Y'all need to come down here and look at this. And so they did.
The investigator used luminol, and when he used the luminol on the stairs, it blew up like a firecracker. There was so much blood there. There, all over the sink in the kitchen.
And they took a sample of it.
Before we go further, Karen, thank you for the PayPal. Karen D sent me a PayPal. Thank you, my darling. I will try and get 1 or 2 dunks out of it, my darling. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for the PayPal. Thank you, my darling.
It made Kirby's sister, Casey Barnes, think back to something she said someone mentioned to them about Jeff Spence at Kirby's funeral.
We had someone tell us that they didn't know who Jeff was. They didn't realize who he was. However, they ran into him in the bathroom immediately following the funeral, and that he had his, shirt kind of raised using the restroom, and that he had a bandage on his side. Everything that happened just continued to point to them.
As time goes on, Kirby's family's suspicions grow. It reaches a fever pitch in the summer of 2023 when they're no longer able to get in touch with Caitlin Spence. They think she may be living with Kirby's daughter at her parents' home in Saltville, Virginia.
I wasn't getting any response from her, and had been trying for several days, and she wasn't replying. And so we were concerned. And so I actually contacted the Saltville police and asked for a welfare check. He said, what are we going to check for? And I told him, I was like, my niece is there. Supposedly this is the house where she's supposed to be. I've been trying to contact her mother for days. I can't get her. And he called back and he said, ma'am, I just wanted to call you back and let you know that there is not a house at the address that you sent me. And I was like, what do you mean there's not a house there? I was like, Mom is mailing child support payments to that address every month. And
no worries, Sarah. We got your doppelganger on here anyway, so she just got a larger nose, that's all. Same haircut, though. So thank you, Karen T, for your generosity, as always. Thank you, my darling. Sue, hello to you. Sorry I've been missing action as work has gotten the best of me and been busy. Do not worry at all, Sue. You were absolutely fine, my darling. And it's all good. Bex is in the house. So we got another nosy bitch in the house now. So hey, Bex, how we doing, my darling? And for those that don't know Bex, this young Bex here, she is on OnlyFans. We're just waiting for her to send us a link of her OnlyFans address, and then we'll promote it for her. So bye, Sarah. See you later. I won't be on for much longer, Sarah, anyway, so don't you worry. So this is, by the way, the trial that we're looking to cover tomorrow. It's the Jeffrey Spence trial. The Karen Spence, the mother, has already pled guilty through an Alford plea, and she got 10 years. But that meant time spent from 2023, so 2 years in prison, 5 years probation, and yeah, done. She's out. And the daughter as well. I'm not sure what her sentence was, but Mexi will know. She will be testifying as well against her father tomorrow. I'm Peachy. You say peachy. Peachy for us is when we talk about someone's bum, you know. Bossy bitch is exactly where I am. Bossy, nosy, and bossy. There you go. We love it. We do love that though. Hello, Sue from Mexi Texi. No, you're also a bossy one, yeah, bossy as well. I can imagine you being bossy. You have to be with OnlyFans. You have to be like bossy. I want it this way, that way, you know, twist it around here, and you know, I understand. You have to be a bit bossy. Case has not been said as it depends on her testimony. Thank you, Mexi. I appreciate that. Caitlin is the wife, by the way.
Those checks are being cashed. That's got to be where they are. And he said, there's nothing standing there but a mailbox. He said that home has burned. And so at that point, we became extremely concerned.
The concerns keep growing. Investigators discover that in early November, shortly before Kirby's murder, Jeff and Karen Spence had made a series of large deposits in their joint bank account, $26,000, $50,000, and $97,000. Days after Kirby's murder, Jeff Spence pens a handwritten will, leaving all his, quote, worldly possessions to his wife, Karen Spence, writing, "I've strived to be a good man, father, husband, son, and friend. As I slip the bounds of this earthly existence, I look forward to whatever is next." Caitlin also writes a will, leaving everything behind to her and Kirby's daughter, telling her daughter, quote, "This life has been a beautiful one. You are your mother's savage daughter. Do not ever forget that. I am always with you." And then came the real blow to Kirby's family.
While Kirby's body was being found here and we were finding out that he was dead, Jeff and Karen were in Virginia opening a safe deposit box that day, putting Kirby's belongings.
Police believe the items belonged to Kirby because they were found alongside a personal check he had written to someone.
At least 3 months after Kirby was killed, I would lay awake every night and come up with these things in my head of what could have happened so that Kate was not involved. You know, I mean, I can remember making up these things like, well,
We all did.
what if her dad did this and she didn't know about it?
On November 30th, 2023, 1 year to the day that Kirby Carpenter was murdered, police arrest Caitlin, Jeffrey, and Karen Spence. Prosecutors say they conspired and stole a large sum of Kirby's cash, silver coins, gold bars, and other precious metals. They were charged with conspiracy, grand larceny, and capital murder.
That day that they were arrested was the day that he was killed the year before. And we had set up to have a fireworks show at Kirby's house.
And then we found out that day that they had arrested him. And so we actually had a fireworks celebration.
Yes.
Kirby loved fireworks. And so we decided that night, after we found out that the people responsible for killing him had been arrested, that we were going to make it a Kirby celebration.
It turned out to be a big celebration. Neighbors came. Even the whole fire departments and stuff came.
Praise God, the day has come.
It was just unreal. All I could do was scream. I mean, I was just so happy they were behind bars.
At the first hearing for the Spences, prosecutors revealed that the last text Kirby received before his death was from Caitlin. It was just after 6:30 p.m. on November 30th. She asked him where he was. Kirby said he was heading home. He had just passed a local tire shop, which was about 15 minutes away. Investigators say Caitlin was not home when Kirby arrived back at the house. They know she was with her daughter at the local Walmart at 7 p.m. because she was seen on the store's surveillance cameras. The local sheriff testifies that after Caitlin left the Walmart around 7:15, she sat in her car in the parking lot for 45 minutes. Caitlin told police she was breastfeeding. The sheriff says she texted Kirby during that time asking if he wanted Chinese food for dinner. She didn't get a response. Police say Caitlin arrived home later that evening. Caitlin's reasons for not noticing Kirby's body outside the garage, despite living in the home for 2 days, remain unclear. But where was Jeff Spence during this time? Prosecutors say they're not entirely sure because his phone was turned off for several days around the time Kirby was murdered. But they believe he was in Kirby's house at some point. Remember the blood on the stairs that police tested? The DNA came back as a male relative of Caitlin Spence. After Kirby's murder, police tore through Kirby's house looking for evidence. They found that missing central station for the surveillance cameras hidden behind some boxes in a room where Kirby kept all his safes. And what about that big shoulder bag of money that everyone knew Kirby always carried with him? Police looked everywhere for it.
That bag never did show up. So where did it go? And also, he had a pistol in his front pocket that has never been found.
And he probably went everywhere with the pistol?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
He did. He always had the pistol.
Always.
And not only did he always have the pistol, but when law enforcement went through his pockets, he had 3 bullets in his pocket for
Yes.
that pistol. So he wouldn't have had the bullets in his pocket without the pistol.
Jeffrey Spence remains behind bars. We contacted his attorney for an interview, but he declined. During Jeffrey Spence's first hearing on the charges, his attorney tells the judge that prosecutors have zero proof that he killed Kirby. He points out that Jeff Spence also deals in gold and silver, which explains why he had those items. His attorney tried to have the charges dismissed due to the lack of a speedy trial, but the judge denied that motion and set a trial date for September of 2025. Jeffrey and Karen Spence will be tried together. That's when they'll come face to face with the prosecution's star witness, Caitlin Spence.
Caitlin had to make a very important and difficult decision, and that was, would she choose to cooperate with the state of Mississippi with what she knew? She maintained her innocence. With regard to killing Kirby, who she loved very much, and she maintained she didn't know anything about the murder or had no participation in the murder, was not involved in the planning of the murder, and did not know anything about it until after it had occurred. She implicates her father, and her father made admissions of killing Kirby. She does not implicate her mother.
Caitlin's attorney, Anthony Faris, says Caitlin had developed growing suspicions about her father's alleged involvement in Kirby's murder. And in the spring of 2023, she decided to confront him.
They have a private walk in an area called the Waterfall, and she confronts her father regarding what happened. Did you do this to Kirby? And that is when Jeffrey Spence makes admissions to her. And it was in essence a confession by Jeffrey Spence. She was aware of that information, did not share it, helped conceal it.
She also hid it from you.
She did, but you've got to understand that Caitlin is or was a daddy's girl, and she expected her father to do the right thing and come forward and save her from this ordeal. She thought that Jeffrey Spence would come in and do the right thing and tell what happened and really clear her for sure and clear her mother and then take his chances. But Jeffrey Spence is not that kind of man and certainly did not do that. So we reached the point where Caitlin had to fish or cut bait, as they say in Mississippi. And so she had the most difficult decision that she's ever had to make, and that is to come forward to tell the truth and agree to testify against her father, the man that she's loved, who has been her knight in shining armor all of her life until this point.
Faris says there's another reason Caitlin had to fish or cut bait, as they say.
Caitlin loves her daughter, wants to be with her daughter. The penalty for capital murder is death in Mississippi or life without parole. The district attorney's office announced that they would not be seeking the death penalty, but the only other penalty is life without parole. So that certainly is not attractive when you're looking at the necessity of raising your young daughter. I was able to negotiate a plea agreement on Caitlin's behalf. After much prayer and consideration on her part, she decided to accept that plea offer, which was that the offense of capital murder would be reduced to that of accessory after the fact, the capital murder, which changes the maximum penalty from life without parole to maximum of 20 years.
In April 2025, Caitlin Spence stood before a judge and pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact to murder.
You know, she testified at that hearing that she had a conversation with her father in the spring of 23, and that during that conversation, he became mean and aggressive with her, and that he had never been like that with her in her entire life. And the statements that he made to her when she flat out asked if he killed Kirby were very incriminating.
He made statements like, the less you know, the better.
I did what I had to do.
I did what I had to do.
And don't look
a gift horse in the mouth. One of the things that she said was that her dad told her, you can't tell anybody this because it will tear our family apart.
And, you know, for her to be tearful while she was saying that, just, I was very, very, very angry. Actually kind of stormed out of the courtroom. I just felt like I had to get up and run. You know, I was so mad that she's sitting there talking about her family being torn apart. You know, I have said since the beginning, before we even suspected that, or, you know, had any knowledge that they could be involved, that anyone who knew before, during, or after the murder was just as guilty. And I stand on that.
I was so numb for so many days afterwards. And actually, even now, I feel numb because I feel like that we've really been let down.
Shortly after appearing in court and agreeing to testify against her parents, Caitlin Spence was released. She has to wear a GPS monitor. For Kirby's family, it's another step forward toward justice, a step, though, they call bittersweet.
You know, when the true crime thing kind of blew up and everybody, you know, I was one of those that I listened to the podcast, I read the books, I read the stories, you know, I watched the TV shows, and you always feel for those victims and their families. But, you know, before this, all of those were a story to me. And Kirby's story is just that to so many people. It's a story. But this is our real life. You know, we have to deal with this every single day. True crime is a story until it's your story. And that completely changes everything.
My life has went from being whole as a family to being something that I have to worry about every day. Something that Kirby is on my mind 24/7. I go to sleep with him on my mind. I wake up with him on my mind.
I want the people who did this to be brought to justice, but I never want Kirby to be forgotten. That's probably my number one thing, is that they are brought to justice and that his children will know how much he loved them, and that they will know the quirky things that made their daddy their daddy. It was Casey's idea to start a scholarship fund. We have actually had people donate, and we were able to give $5,000 to 10 different seniors who are going to college or trade school. A lot of the reason that we're speaking out is to keep his memory alive and to do things to honor him and to show his children right and wrong, but also to show them that, you know, just because we lose somebody here on earth doesn't mean that we can't do things to honor their memory.
Karen Spence hasn't entered a plea in this case. In August 2024, she was released on a $150,000 bond. She also has to wear a GPS monitor. We reached out to her attorney, who declined an interview. That attorney recently filed an alibi defense notice with the court. It says that Karen Spence will testify that she left Mississippi with her husband the afternoon of November 29th, the day before Kirby was killed, that they drove back to Saltville, Virginia for Karen's doctor's appointment. The notice says that Karen intends to call her daughter, Caitlin Spence, as a witness to this fact, and that she may also call her husband as a witness. A judge granted a motion by the defense to move the trial against Jeffrey and Karen Spence to a different county because of all the attention the case has garnered in the local community. The new venue is about an hour away. Kirby Carpenter deserved more years than he was given. He believed in living life hard, fast, and big, loving his family, his kids, and friends throughout it all. After Kirby's murder, his family found a poem he had written in a journal. They don't know when he wrote it or what it was about, but the words hold incredible significance to them now. Kirby wrote, quote, "It never fails, the good you do will be done unto you. Karma exists, and don't think it's not true. The man who stole from me, someone will take tenfold from you. We know who you are, and so does the man upstairs, and you can stop the wrongdoing and start it right here. Turn yourself in, because they are coming for you anyhow. You got away once, but you're caught now." For Law and Crime Investigates, I'm Kristen Thorne.
Okay, so that is the new trial that we're looking to do. Let me have another gander. So hang on, Jeffrey Spence. Motherfucker, why? Oh, my internet's fucking about. Just a reminder. What was her name? Karen. Just a reminder that the trial originally was for Karen and Jeffrey, but Karen has since pled guilty. So let's have a gander at this. I'm not leaving you. Don't worry. I ain't leaving you. Right. Quick shout out to the mods. Can we stop fucking letting her back in? I'm going to run out. I keep timing her out for like days on end, but then Sarah P keeps fucking putting back in. So, Karen Spence pleads. Oh shit! Let me make this bigger. That's what she said. Karen Spence pleads guilty to accessory in Carpenter case. Gets suspended sentence. So this is the mother. This is Karen, who was set to face trial tomorrow as well, but she as of Friday took a plea deal. Let me make it bigger for you, ladies. I know you like it big. Bigger the better. I know, ladies. I know how to work it. Work it, baby. My interweb's been playing up as well, Bud does it. I'm not sure if you're with EE or not, but I am, and it's playing up like fuck. Oh, now. Right, so you can't really see this. I know she says you have an alibi, but she's taken an Alfred plea. So, Tipper County, Mississippi, Mississippi, how do you say it? Mississippi, isn't it? Yeah, Mississippi. Karen Spencer, former Clarion Limestone School nurse, JMac, and one of the 3 former Jefferson County residents charged in the 2022 murder of Mississippi businessman Kirby Carpenter, has pleaded guilty to a lesser charge on Friday. According to documents filed in Tipper County Circuit Court, Spence entered a guilty plea to being an accessory after the fact to grand larceny on Friday, September 19, 2025. I'll be back 2 seconds. Right. So, under the provisions of an Alford v. North Carolina, meaning she did not admit to the act, but acknowledge sufficient evidence for conviction. No, Sasmas, no. OCD. There are times in my head I have to do certain things for my OCD. So I had to just do something quickly there, otherwise bad things happen. The court sentenced her to 10 years in prison, suspended in full, placing her on 5 years of unsupervised provision or probation. Hang on again, I've gone again. For fuck's sakes. Sorry, people, for fuck's sakes. Sorry. OCD again. Fuck me. Please, when I say fuck me, please. The court sentenced to 10 years in prison, suspended in full, placing her on 5 years of unsupervised probation because she's going to she's going to Pennsylvania. Now my curtains are out of shot. Fuck's sakes. This is all Dana's fault. Oh, do you like my hippie chick? If hippie chick's still here, my emoji. Where's it gone? Oh no, where's it gone? Oh, here we go. That is Dana's fault emoji for people. She took it. I know. I think we need to get done on some sort of widget. I've made it here. I'm the bad thing. It's too late. I know you are. No, my OCD is fucking awful some days. That is my OCD. Hate. Lovely to see you, Hate here. Mel, nice to see you, my darling. Be right back. No worries. You come back whenever you want to come back. Hippie chick, you asked and I delivered. Now, I cannot do any more until we get more members. We need 50 more members. I think it's 50 before we can do more emojis. So if you're not a member, become a member. And whatever. Yeah, we got 50 more to go, I think it is. Otherwise, I have to delete some of them. So, Spacey Stacey's found it. Mother Nature hopes supply one, but you don't want him to play with it on stream. No, Mexi likes it when I play with it on private with her. Me and Mexi have cam sometimes. So, it's all good. Mexi, thank you, my darling. You don't need to do that, but thank you, my darling. I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for the gift member. Who got one? Hopefully, Chrissy C got one. Darlene, Making Changes got one. Surely Q. Barmer Cat got one. Corn Pop got one. Corn Pop. I hope Bad Daz will get one. No, he didn't get one. Opinions are like arseholes. Love it. Dustil Dor Marie. Sicily Lover. Ava Nicole. Congratulations, everybody. And Corn Pop's going to be pissed. And those of you who don't know who Corn Pop is, this is Corn Pop. She always complains about my singing. So I made her a song.
Hi, Corn Pop. How are you doing today? I know you hate my voice and my songs. So I made this just for you, Corn Pop. Better known Corn Pop. Thank you to Robin G for making the name called Paul for thee.
Yeah, Jinx indeed. Jinx indeed. Bex loves it. She's going to be so mad. I love Corn Pope. I've not seen it for a bit, so but she I think she mods for quite a few channels. So, but I love Corn Pope. I love I put this idea in your head. I really want to know what it is now. What is it? What's what? Too loud. Yeah. She always says, "You singing sucks, dude." She's obviously joking because my singing is awesome, but you know what I mean. Right, the plea deal voice trial and comes just days before her husband Jeffrey Spence is scheduled to face a jury on capital murder and conspiracy charges. So they must think that she isn't as culpable as him then. Because why wouldn't they give him the same offer then if they just thinks fuck it? Thank you, Bex. Thank you, my darling. You see? Voice of an angel. You got a voice of an angel. Because if he was offered that, he'd snap take in, save the state some money. I think Mexi's a bit slow today. I think Daz is talking about my dick, and Mexi's like, "Oh, what? You've seen it before, Mexi. You're all good." Condemned angel, but an angel nonetheless. A fucked up angel, yes, but we love it. You're all messed up as well. Even the devil is an angel, Bex. So yeah, I presume Mexi that they probably have a lot more on him then that they've offered this deal to her. So the plea voice trial, yes, their daughter Caitlin Spence, tone deaf from there. What? The daughter Caitlin Spence previously accepted a separate deal in exchange for her testimony against her parents. So obviously Caitlin on the left, to the left, to the left. Everybody wave to the left. And then obviously Karen on the right and Jeffrey in the middle. Yeah. So those are the three. Caitlin, we're going to wait to see what happens with her. But yeah, Jeffrey it's his trial tomorrow. The other two have taken a deal. So they do say women have more sense than men. I don't obviously believe that. But, some people do think so. Mugshots. Prosecutors allege Karen Spence knowingly aided Jeffrey Spence after he committed a felony grand larceny. The charge stems from activity surrounding the aftermath of Carpenter's murder on around November 30th, 2022, and the alleged effort to secure valuable items from his property. I feel like they don't have enough alone to prosecute him, so they need their testimony. Maybe it must be. The only thing I know about this trial is what I've shown you, all of you. So you could well be right, because it's weird. So she must be having to testify against him. Court filings also show she agreed to a strict set of probationary conditions, including remaining in Mississippi unless granted permission to leave, abstaining from alcohol and drugs, and submitting to chemical testing. She must also pay court costs and a district attorney's fee, totaling $694.50, along with any restitution later determined by the DA's office. Spence's sentence comes nearly 1 year after she was arrested. So basically, she gets conspiracy to murder after the fact, and she gets 10 years suspended sentence, and she spends 1 year in prison. Wow. Sweetheart deal, I would call that. Spencer's sentence comes nearly 1 year after she was arrested alongside her husband in Smith County, Virginia. Their daughter was arrested the same day in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Oh, these are Virginia people. Okay, this is why they're fucked up then. This is why they're fucked up. If they're from Virginia, they are fucked. Fine. That makes more sense now they're from Virginia. That makes more sense. Kirby Carpenter, a dealer in Precious Metals was found shot behind his garage on December 2nd, 2022. Investigators believe he was killed 2 days earlier after returning from a grocery store. Carpenter had been living with Caitlin Spence and their infant daughter at the time of his death. So here is Kirby Carpenter. It's unusual to find a Welshman that can't sing Badazza. That's why you can't find one. Don't know, what was the date you are coming? I'm not sure. It depends on the woman, Hate. But in terms of getting to Boston, 21st of October until the 12th of November. So I'll be arriving on... Oh, I've just announced earlier on, Hate. You weren't here. I'm arriving on the 21st. Taking a couple of days to decompress. Then I'm going to Rita's Ice Cream or Custard Parlour, whatever it's called, on the 25th. About 5:30, there'd be a handful of people going to have custard ice cream in Walpole. So yeah, I'm going there and then going to Marshfield on Saturday. And then yeah, baby Aiden's thing on Friday, I don't know. And yeah, so those are some of the stuff I got going on so far, Hate. Or Mel. Can't call you Hate. Mel. I did message you back on YouTube as well, Mel. Just I did see your message. I did message you back to say I wasn't sure if I was going live today or not. So that's Kirby. Carpenter's family told investigators they discovered locks and safe codes had been changed in the days following the murder on December 4th. How do you know that though? Would they know that? I don't know. December 4th, 2022. 2022, Carpenter's mother confronted Jeffrey Spence after allegedly finding bags of precious metals in his car. By December 20th, 2022, the three Spences had left the state. What are you going to be doing in Marshfield? Not a clue. Not a Scooby-Dooby-Doo in Marshfield. I'm going with Timmer first thing in the morning. And I think... what is it to do in Marshfield? So the reason I'm going to Marshfield is because Kathleen and Carol are from Marshfield. They both asked me to go to Marshfield, and Peter Murphy is from Marshfield. So my plan is to have, I don't know, some lunch there or something, and then maybe go to Plymouth then in the afternoon to see The Rock and maybe get dinner in Plymouth. There's no plans whatsoever. If it's down to me, it'll be sitting somewhere just chatting away with people. I've no idea what Marshfield's about. So, yeah. Pass is my question, my answer to that. We might do something I don't know. We could literally... I agreed to go there with no thoughts of what was going to happen. So, yeah, I suck sometimes. But yeah, my plan is Marshfield and then Plymouth is my plan, I think, because they're right next to each other. And just do two birds with one stone, like the Plymouth Stone. So, awesome. Thank you. You're more than welcome, Hate. More than welcome, my darling. Kirby's mom. She's gone. No, that's Stacey's mom. Went to open the safe to see if she could find Kirby's last will and wishes and realized the codes were changed. Okay. That's why. Okay, that's how she knew. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And if anyone does have any questions, hey, if you've got any other questions, if you're not on Facebook, you can email me if you want. The alternate corner at hotmail.com as well. For anybody that wants to message about anything wicked, same for you, Madonna. If you want to message the alternate corner, because I don't think you're on Facebook either. I don't think Hate does either. So yeah, feel free anytime. I think it's the alternate. What is it? Let me just check here. Oh my God! Hang on. Right. So I've got questions, Walshy. Here she is, Walshy. People got questions. I've not been able to answer them questions. So we'll get back to this in a second, people. People got questions, Erica, and I'm like, I can't answer. So Erica doesn't know about my one date I've just said to people. You're more than welcome. You can be super late to anything, my darling. So if people don't know, this is my sister from another Mr. Walshy, who I love and adore. Walshy comes in and the chat goes berserk, you know. Well then, I was going to see you. So people are asking about dates and stuff. So let's just talk through, just because Walshy is here. So what I've told America is this, right? I'm arriving on Tuesday, 21st. So 21st, 22nd, I'm just going to chill out a little bit, you know. 23rd, Erica, I've agreed. Now, Erica doesn't know about this, so hopefully she says it's okay. Erica, I've agreed and to go to Walpole. Go to Walpole on, I can message you anyway. Go to Walpole on the 25th from about 5:30 to get custard ice cream. We're going to do a day with Vinny, Leanne's son. So I've agreed to do that. I need to get that out because I failed him last time. I didn't go, and I promised to go. So I need to make sure I go to this one. So that's the 25th. Is it the 25th? No, that's the 23rd. Then people are asking me about the 24th. I was like, I don't know what Erica's got planned for me. Something to do with Halloween. So Erica I have no idea what I'm doing. Erica knows something about Halloween. Yes, cool. So there you go. That's the 23rd, Erica. 24th, I don't know. Is it Halloween night or something? I don't know. 25th, I'm doing Marshfield and Plymouth. So I think Marshfield in the morning, Plymouth in the afternoon. 24th, there you go. Marshfield and Plymouth. 26th is obviously going to be Gillette. So then so there's a request from chat to do a Warren Tavern evening. People want to come to like an early evening in Warren Tavern. So I can't put my Champions Pub day in yet until I know, because I don't want it to make it the next day after Warren's Tavern and stuff like that. So we'll work out. I told people we will work out those dates. I've also got, just so people know and don't get jealous, I also got a date day with Erica at some point. So that will just be me and Erica. That'll be like a siblings day out. So I can't wait for that. Maybe Dennis will tag along just because he wants food. But yeah, yes. So Spacey Stacey wants to come. She's been begging me for a while to come. Yeah, all I'll say to you, Erica, is Spacey Stacey is desperate to come. So I said, we'll make you come. Don't you worry. So it'll be easy. I'll make sure that we'll make you come, Spacey. Don't you worry. Okay, yes, we're going to do a Dane Boston show up the sites with Timmer too, and we can meet others at the tavern. We are doing more than one steak tip. Yes, we're doing multiple steak tips. So, yes, of course, happy days. So, Plymouth or Cape Cod? Plymouth, Nanny. How are we doing, Nanny, by the way? How are you, my darling? Plymouth. We're doing Marshfield and Plymouth on the Saturday. So, Stacey, same. You want to come as well? Hey, I can work it. We can make sure you come as well, Stacey. It's fine. Stacey, we can make you come as well. It's fine. Okay, I'll get it on the calendar so we can put it. Yes, there you go. We need to chat though. We need to chat, don't we? We need to chat. There's a few things now been put in. But I'll also tell everyone I need to make sure I have a break as well. So because I don't want to get ill or anything. Sports Stacey has been edged for too long. She has. Yes, she is. She knows the score. That's what I'm saying to people. You need a sense of humor here. If you don't have a sense of humor, you're not going to work it out. Tavern and Malden Moose is close. So hopefully I'll meet you in Charleston. There you go. There you go. Yes, you could definitely do that. So Erica's from Charleston. So, you know, we definitely got that. Lots of people like the Warren Tavern last time. Loved it. I did. Now, the only criticism I had, I loved the clam chowder in Warren Tavern. I didn't like I'd never tried zucchini before. So I told Erica I loved everything. I didn't like the zucchini. I've never tried it before. So I think I'll have to go for proper veg next time. That's the only thing I didn't like. Everything else was fantastic. The point is just get in the dates, and that way he can notify you all to come. Can't wait. And yes, you need to just rest. And some days in between and fart around. Yes, I do. And that's why I'll spend time with Dennis to fart around. You know what I mean? So, so we'll do that. Yes, Erica. This is what I mean. So once we sort it out, I think Erin Hack, are you here, Erin Hack? Was Erin Hack wearing Noble Halloween? Because I'm getting a costume out there, people. If I said to people, if I'm going to the TB Halloween stuff, which I didn't know if I was, then I need to get a costume when I'm there. So I will need to get a costume. Erin Hack wants to talk about a costume, which I'll talk to her about. Erica's sorry. Never be sorry in this chat, people. Erica's my sister, so Erica's can take any shit, and she doesn't take any shit, and you weren't giving any shit, so don't worry. I'm not here. Erin Hack. It's not here as well. You're probably working, Annie, won't she? There you go. Right. Anyway, so she's here. She's confirmed. We will do stuff, people. I will get a Halloween costume. I'll probably stream it, people. I'll probably do a live on that one. I'll need to figure out how to get a costume on the Friday then, because I ain't taking out with me. So I'll try and I need a big boy one. Do you know what I mean? I need a big boy one. I'll have to go to Walmart or something, shopping on the Friday to get something. But that's all to be decided. It's all good. It's all good, people. We'll stick that up. I'm glad Eric popped in, because that can give you a bit more idea. You can live stream it. That would be fun, or we can get something and mail it here. We could do whatever you want to do, Erica. You are in charge. Like I say to everybody, the mods are in charge of me when it comes to this stream. They tell me what I can and can't say. They control everything I do. They're the ones that tell me to get my tits out or not to get my tits out, so they control that. They control my language and stuff, and Erica's in charge of me when I'm in Boston. So yeah. Maybe we can carpool to the park, because I'm kind of scared driving by myself. Ooh, yeah, I don't know anything about any of that stuff. But yeah, hippie chick, I'm sure we can arrange something, my darling. There you go. So everyone's happy now, Erica. And what we might do, people, in a couple of weeks, what I might do is reach out to Erica and get her to come on the stream so we can talk about some of the stuff. So, note to mods, more nips. Oh, okay. We literally say, take your tits out. Okay, if you have to. There you go. My nips are out again, just because Erin Hack said, there she is, people. The bad boy's out. Whoop, whoop. Bicky. Shake them. There you go, everyone. You got them out again. Kick ass, they do. I love you guys. Dull, I will touch base. No worries. We'll get this written down. I can absolutely hop on beforehand. Would love that. I know we need to do it. I was thinking about you today, actually. We will do it for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, unless we always say, let's do a call. Let's do something. Walshy. No worries at all. You're more than welcome. Thanks to Erin Hack for allowing me to show my tits. So there you go. Right, everybody. Walshy, get back to work, my darling. And then what we'll do is we'll get something in a couple of weeks for you people when she's not working. And we'll get her to come on. My mother, just so everybody knows, my mother adores Erica. Absolutely adores her. I'm glad you came in as well, madam. I'm not going to be here for long. So she adores Erica Walsh. Like, you wouldn't believe how much she adores Erica. She adores Erica more than she adores me, I think. So every time I say anything about Boston, she's like, oh, Erica, you and Erica are going to do this? She adores her. So I think that's a highlight for my mother, is to actually be someone with Erica. So she's like, fuck you, Erica. What would you like to be for a costume, Delan? Probably like dominatrix, fishnets, that what do you call that thing that you women put on? That thing you put her on, around here. Corset. Build it in. Because if I had a corset on, it'd be around there. My tits would be up here. That's Cure, my favourite lady. I can't wait to get over there, meet her. There you go. She would love that. Cute. See, Erin think I'd be cute in a dominatrix costume. Yes, Bex loves it. No cross-dressing, You could be a Patriots fan. I love being a Patriots fan. Yeah, I could just go as a Patriots fan. Of course, leather suit with his tits out, of course. No cross-dressing, not allowed. We will look at some costumes, people. We will look at some costumes. A Wonder Bra too. Yes, I need a Wonder Bra. I mean, I know. Oh, but you need to end this. Let's do this. What I'll do is let's finish reading this, and then I will go to look at some costumes. You and Jimmy, lol, Jersey Jen. I know Jimmy. He pulls it off very well. I got the tits, but he's got the whole outfit. So, right, let's look at this very quickly because we're nearly at the end here. So, Kate Spencer, latest stopped communicating with Carpenter family when they attempted a welfare check on the child. Virginia authorities discovered Virginia again, Lady Di. She's fucked up as well. Discovered the house to which they had been sending child support payments had burned to the ground. Karen Spencer was granted bail in August 2024 as part of her recent plea. She must continue complying with conditions tied to her release, including GPS monitoring. Sentence of Caitlin remains deferred, contingent on her cooperation. Jeffrey Spencer remains incarcerated without bail, awaiting trial. So we'll see. Right. Before I go to Walmart for you people, I need my OCD is kicking in again. I just need to go do something. Right, Spanx. Hang on then. Okay. That's done. Right. Yeah, I don't think I can do it with a costume that no one knows who I am. So I vote for Giant Baby. Get yourself a white cloth for the diaper with it. So that means then, if I'm a baby, can I go around asking people sucky sucky, sucky sucky, and pointing at people if they got sucky sucky? Maybe. Do you know what I mean? Because what do baby do? Spanx works wonders. Spexy, texy, funny. You'll need to find a costume that no one would know who you are. I think you should be Batman. Can you imagine Batman? I don't think there would be one that would fit me. Scott did that last year. Creepy ass mofo. None of us knew who was him. Pop and Fresh Doughboy. Pop and Fresh Dough. I don't know what that is. Lauren S. He could be a local YouTube streamer. Haha. Pack of butts all said. Just have a turd on my head. No. Nope, never mind. No baby. Mama, titties. I think I go to Emily C. Now, I don't know who Emily C is. You mentioned that before. I need to go and look who Emily C is. Because I have not watched it, but Hippie Chick likes it. So, yes, exactly that. Can you imagine? Boss historical figure, patriot. There you go. Wicked, sensible. You are the wicked. You're sensible. But you guys, you need to remember. I'll introduce you. She's a sweetheart. There you go. Yeah, I don't know who she is. I have no idea who she is. I know she was doing something on the Turtle Boy thing. No sucking nipples. That's not fun, Karen. That's not fun. But if she's there, that would be weird. Not really. Doesn't really matter. Right. Yeah, if people want me to in private. I don't know what that is. Hello, C-Star. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so my biggest problem is I'm a big guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm a big guy. So I don't know what size. I'd have to try it on in person. Do you know what I mean? Because men's costumes. Right, let me share this then. But you're big in all the good areas, Erin Hack, Erin Hack, Erica Walsh. I like big tits and I cannot lie. Right. Let's make it bigger. That's what she said. Let's put this in here. So I need to adjust the size. So filters, we have none. Filters, we have none. Price, brand, character, theme, availability, gifting, retailer, customer rating, size. I want size. I need size. All Halloweens. No, I need men's. But you got to remember, Nanny. I literally it'd be on the day for me. I'm only doing this as in to see what's around. Amazon has up to 6x. Oh, hang on then. Hang on then. This is my moment. Let me take this here then. Let's go to Amazon first then. Share screen, Amazon. Right, so if I go here, Halloween costumes, hang on. So, I don't know what size I am in US. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Pop and fresh. I know what you mean now. Let me make this. Oh no, I need to put it in size, don't I? Men. Halloween. Now, if you got hate corruption, if you got a fetish for Batman, I'll definitely wear Batman for you. But I don't need to wear it at the party. I'll wear it at the after party. Right. Dress, pants, big and tall. Well, I'm not tall. Do you know what I mean? I'm 6 foot. So where's the sizes then? Or do I go for big and tall? But I'm not tall. So I'm 6 foot. That's kind of tall here. Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's take it down a notch. There. Right. Oh, let me make this. So here we go. Always cuff the pants. Erica, you know you can cuff anything you want, my darling. Erica will cuff me if I don't behave. I am not going as a minion. Oh, there you go, Wicked. That makes sense. Is 2 foot taller than the women in here. That's true. Erin Hack's 4'1", so yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. I don't think I can go with something with a mask on, do you know what I mean? Oh, Freddy Flint's the caveman. Well, yeah, if I stand next to Erin Hack, I'm a giant, you know, so I get it. Yeah, I get that now. You see, oh, that's funny, but it's not funny either, do you know what I mean? Because no one would know who you are, do you know what I mean? Welsh attire, jeepers. Fred Flintstone. This is funny, but I wouldn't be able to, you know, how the fuck do you wear that? Here we go, Spider-Man. Now, we need Batman here for hate corruptions fetish. McAlberts. Go as the McAlberts. Or McAlberts, the clown. Husky. What's husky mean? What's husky mean? I don't know what husky is. Have you got a kilt? No. So if you wear a kilt, people, you can't wear underwear if you wear a kilt. So I don't have a kilt. It's not a Welsh thing, but you know, you should dress up as Grant. Curly wig glasses, old school. A bogus press pass. That's funny. Big boned. As a big boner. I'm joking. I now know what you mean. Yes. Huskies, you and me. This is fine. If I'm like Erica Walsh, that's fine. Have you ever been big boned? Marshmallow Puff from Ghostbusters. You love that. So you either be like something like the McAlberts, Potato Head, Ghostbusters. Freddy Flintstone's there. Thick. I am a bit thick. Like I will admit, I'm a bit like I'm not the most intelligent person here, you know. But yeah, I agree. I'm a bit thick. Yeah. Fluffy. There you go. Mr. Potato Head. Be that. Where's Mr. Potato Head? It's up here. Can you imagine that? That would, you know, thickums. Yeah, it's the wig. You see, people. The wigs are hard, you know. Shit touching us drives us nuts. Yes, I don't. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, I don't mind certain things touching me, but not that. I know. I was joking, but you know. But it's still funny though. Yeah, I don't want to wear a wig, people, because it's too much, you know. Hippie chick, this could be you. Scarecrow costume. That'd be quite funny. Oh, now this should be controversial because you're not supposed to wear face color your face, are you? I figured. I know. Currently, Hippie Joe was just looking at Mr. Potato Head. We'll find. Yeah, I'm just having fun here, looking through stuff. I'm having fun. We will find something. Cowboy. So we're reel in that cowgirl. Sean says, hi, Erica. Yeah, there's nothing. That's not quite what we're looking for. Surgeon. His and hers. Make your bed rock. Taco, Erin Hack. Erin Hack, 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 ole! That's the Erin Hack costume. The taco. Erin's taco. Taco. You and Erica should wear matching costumes. That'd be adorable. Can you imagine? My sister and me. Or just go as a boxer. Get the belly out. Sumo wrestling. Clown. This is guilty. This is the McAlberts. They're all the same now. Oh, pimp. Pimpy. Tacky adult tourist costume. Oh, yeah. Fireball. I don't drink, so. Now, Dear Cop. Can you imagine I go as a Dear... Do they do this in my size? No, not my size. Double XL. No, I need bigger than that. You fucking with a pimp. Pimp daddy. Sailor Man. FBI or ATF jacket. There you go. Michael Jackson. Chimney sweep. Ladies, any chimneys to sweep? Dream Girl, he's a god. No, too small again. What about the beer? This is... I won't be drinking, so, you know. Most of these costumes don't fit. Oh, this is great. Men workout coat. Extra large. Oh, there's a 3X, but probably still a bit too small. No, we're only looking as in a bit of a laugh. You go morph. Let's have a look to see. No, it doesn't go in my size. One more page and then we leave it. Doctor, I could go up to the. Oh, Doctor's quite good. I know. I could go as Erin Hack. Can you imagine that? Adult police, no thank you. What's it? Oh, I wouldn't need this. Santa Claus. I wouldn't need the thing though. Okay, there's not much. There's not much here. Where's Wally? Okay, well, anyway, doesn't matter. Just a quick plug as well, because we're here. If anyone wants to, this is the. I only put these up. I'm going to get these when I'm out there. Native. I'm going to get all the natives when I'm out there. Boston cap. These headphones. Someone's already bought that. Someone's already bought one of those. Thank you very much to anybody who has bought. Already one Visa card been bought. Thank you very much. So there you go. That's the wish list for Amazon wish list, even though I don't wish on anything. Dennis Sweeney. Sorry, no glasses today. Spelling sucks. So dress as Canton Cop up or whatever you want. I know. We'll figure something out. Link for Amazon. I'll put in the chat here now. There's stuff I need to remind myself to buy, the native stuff especially. But it's like Boston caps and stuff. Because basically some people were like, we want to buy you something or we want to send you something and stuff like that. So I just did a quick wish list thing. So the people, especially because people don't know, so they were like, oh, we'll give you gift cards and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. So there you go. Anyway, we'll sort something out. Right, people. I think we're going to end the stream there because I was only going to do an hour, people, but we've just done 3 hours. So over 3 hours now. So we've done well. We are back tomorrow with a trial, and we will get Erica on before we launch anything more for what's happening in Boston. Dennis normally knows what's happening as well, because as the main chauffeur. See you later, my darling. No worries. Yeah, that's more for people that are not going to be in Boston. Do you know what I mean? Not going to be Boston. I know that Jersey Jen has sent stuff to Robin G. So if you do want to send something from your state, just get in touch with Robin G. She's willing to take all that. Big Melon, tell him size 8. What? Oh yeah, I got size 8. Yeah, my hats are all size 8s. Size 8s. Yes, I will. Yeah, says hello. North Carolina fun stuff. There you go. That's what I mean. Yeah, we did meet Standing Stones. We did meet you when I was in the car with Erica. We were in Dennis's car. We came out, and then and Standing Stones was there. We took a picture with him. So it's all good though. Right, everybody, as this is 2 hours longer than I thought, so we'll leave it there, and then we'll see everything. I'll get in touch with Erica. You all know some of my dates already, and then I'll work around some of the other dates. But we will have a Warren Tavern day for those that want to go to do that. And those of you that want to come, like Spacey Stacy and hate corruption. I will get her some rest because I am a little bit tired. I've got sweet and sour chicken tonight and brown rice. So yeah, I will say hello to her. Do not worry. Thank you, everybody. Sako, see you later, my darling. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I shall see you all tomorrow, loud and proud. And yeah, I look forward to. Oh, thank you, Nanny. Thank you, Nanny, too. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for saying that because I don't know who sent anything yet. So thank you. I really appreciate that. They will go to Dennis Sweeney. So Dennis, they're on the way. Thank you, Nanny Dooth. I appreciate you, my darling. Thank you. Space Stacy, I will make you come. Don't you worry. And you as well, hate. Don't you worry. And those people that are not on Facebook, I do want to get in touch about Boston. Just email me. What's my email address again? It is thealternatecorner@hotmail.com. I'll just put it in the chat, just so you know. So if you do want to, if you're not on Facebook or social media, and you've got questions, bye Erica, bye everybody at thealternatecorner@hotmail.com. For anybody that does, thank you, Yaya. Yaya sent me this. Yaya sent me that as a costume. So, right, everybody. I shall love you and leave you. I love most of you, not all of you, but most of you. And we shall see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I'll go live at 9 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what time the trial starts, but we'll do something if not. Okay, everybody. Love you, most of you. Take care. Good night.
Ole, 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 ole. Erin hack, 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 ole. Erin hack, 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 ole. Let's go, Erin hack, 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 ole. Erin hack, 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 ole.